annoyed.
Ready? Wow. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our lem sip and we're ready for the
you
first
ruined it.
semi-final.
I thought you was going to say this was about to get crazy.
It is going to get crazy.
BUVEY's doing shots.
Oh,
mate, no.
Okay.
We're on the old
Pure Coca-Cola.
lemos. Call him. What's it? G'day, mate, lemo.
Is that what they're called?
We're all recovering from the old aircon conditioning cold.
Oh, you guys are, but I never went.
No,
I just did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're all just ill.
Yeah.
There could be something going around. There's something in the air.
Yeah, mate. I've never ever I make a kind of point of never getting ill, and I thought
abstaining from getting an
I
sickness.
thought I was honestly I thought I was going to die.
So, would you say you are
It's
a better immune system than most humans?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. My immune system is elite.
It's
It's honestly elite. I haven't been ill until this time. The last time I was ill was in 2004.
I don't believe
You
it.
being ill over COVID.
No.
You got COVID every... Yes.
I got ill in 2004, and then I got ill in 2022. That's how often.
How?
I get.
What happened in 2004?
I got ill at the time. I can't remember now. It's just a bit of an illness. But
18, you can remember when you got ill 18 years ago.
that's the last time I got ill. You've swapped mics with me. You've totally thrown me here. You swapped mic. You swapped
had his
seats with
mic.
me. I've got this mic. I have to tiptoe to reach it.
Look at these side by side pens. Look at the side by side pens. Look, it's They're identical.
Why are they showing us this?
It's Look at that technique.
Hang on.
The technique is identical.
Do you know what happened with Harry Kane here? Right. You know that Harry Kane actually he choked. He choked. It was an example of a sporting choke.
Yeah,
Like it was a bottle moment, wasn't it?
It's still raw, Rory, but okay.
No, but
No, it's
is,
true.
yeah.
No, it's really harsh because, but we've got you can't, you can and you can't blame him because.
No, you can't blame him.
Pardon? Sorry. There's
Sorry.
Sorry. What?
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
England didn't play badly. We actually played very well. If you're gonna go out, right, we went out from a worldie, too many, and a missed pen. You know, humans are human.
Really fucking
Well, no, we let Giroud in. That was terrible. That wasn't
Giroud,
good.
yeah, Giroud would have scored that.
Somehow he found space.
Look,
The other thing is, I think that the game was there for us. I think it's all very well to talk about how good France are, and of course they're a brilliant team who will probably win the World Cup, but they're a vulnerable team.
Absolutely.
There is a vulnerability
it's an
there.
opportunity missed.
It's a massive opportunity missed. The two worst players on the pitch were Theo Hernandez and Upamecano. By the way, I thought Upamecano was like sensational. I thought he was meant to be this sort of beacon of hope.
Saliba should be starting for France.
Mate, definitely.
I thought he was decent on the night, Upamecano. I
think
thought
he had a
Koundé
terrible
was a
game.
real risk.
Mate, I thought
Really?
Upamecano was
Yeah,
dreadful.
yeah.
I think Hugo
Really?
Lloris
Yeah.
is vulnerable. We know that Hugo Lloris is vulnerable.
Yeah, yeah.
So get the crosses in. We didn't exploit any of their
Even
vulnerabilities.
Rabiot
I thought
managed to
Theo
find
Hernandez
space.
was lucky to be on the pitch. I think it's a red card on Mason Mount.
I think the issue was, yeah.
What was he doing?
He's not looking for
I
the
don't
ball.
know. Yeah.
Also, the fact that the ref didn't give it is
Mm.
actually ludicrous.
Yeah.
And I'm not being a salty English fan. You know, there's people going, ha ha, where's England? Ha ha, where's Italy?
They are
Well,
the current
they got
champions
four
of
European.
Europe. Though.
They got four.
They are the
World
current,
Yeah, didn't qualify for World Cup though.
current champions of Europe, though. I think they can live with that.
Well,
can
they
make
have
their
one
peace.
good year and they can't do the rest. Cool.
We can't speak as English fans. We can't.
Look.
What happened against France was massively embarrassing, and we are the most embarrassing nation in World Cup history, pound for pound, of any country going.
I disagree.
No, we are.
Based on the league we've got, based on the how lucky we are to have a society that can produce so many footballers at a world class level.
This
And we
team,
can't even get to
this,
the final.
this team that went to the World Cup, I would say that the England squad overall is the best squad that went to the World Cup, and we're out in the quarterfinal. We're out in the quarterfinal. Every time that we've played anybody worthy of significance, we haven't won. In this World Cup, we played the USA, who are half decent, and we played France. We drew with the USA and we went out to France.
Senegal are AFCON winners.
Yeah, they are, but
No,
they're
they got
AFCON
nothing.
winners without. It's a very different team without Sadio Mane. You know, the injuries, Gay was injured. The injuries to their team make them a far less daunting proposition. And England should be beating. Like this is what I find very frustrating about Gareth Southgate. People tell me that he's done this and that, and he's capable of doing whatever else. You think about the teams that England at World Cups have beaten with Gareth Southgate in charge. Like
Germany.
So
No,
in the Euros.
World Cups. So in the World Cups, we've beaten the might of Tunisia, Sweden, Panama, Wales, Senegal, and Iran.
And Colombia.
And we
That was
didn't. We
pens.
didn't
Oh, you
beat.
mean
We
in
didn't beat Colombia. We
normal
drew with
time.
Colombia.
We
Right.
beat Colombia. It's knockout football.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we
you
didn't-
took it to
we
pens.
didn't-
We beat
You
them.
took it to pens. So
We didn't beat. The teams that we've actually beaten.
Unfortunately, I think the narrative around Southgate is very positive. If we get to France and then there's an element of transcendence. We move from where we are to a different level. We become champions. It's almost as a Man City fan. We haven't won a league for 40 odd years. The Aguero moment is a moment in history because of legend. Harry Kane had a moment to enshrine himself as an England legend more than he is.
Do you love Harry Kane?
Before we talk about Harry Kane, let's address the elephant in the room.
The other Harry.
Harry Lewis was meant to be here, but he's currently wrapping presents. So allow it tonight. We're so sorry. RIP.
Who's meant to be? Oh, right, he's busy.
But it's tough because, look, everyone moans at Southgate, yeah, but the facts are this. Gareth Southgate is the most successful English manager since Alf Ramsey.
Quantify that for me.
In terms of how far you can get in a tournament.
Define success.
Getting far in a tournament.
That is true, unfortunately.
No, that's not true.
Of course it's true.
Is that success?
Yeah, because you fine. Okay, so if it's not success, if England don't qualify for any tournament, then you're basically saying that's comparable to get to the final.
You cleverly trying to portray something as successful that isn't success.
It's progress as a nation.
No, you're trying to
look at Morocco. Would you say Morocco getting to a semi-final isn't success?
I think it's incomparable. The might of England, when you think about the prestige and power of the Premier League, the might of England. We should be doing so much better than we are.
We've had better teams.
We're
prior and
we've never had a better team than this.
Oh, I disagree.
No way.
First 11,
better squad.
We've had a better team.
Maybe a first 11, but people will talk about that golden generation, the golden generation of 02 that went to Japan and Korea.
And 06.
Danny Mills was in that team.
That's
do you know what I mean?
That's why we're different. I think it's a
but
England squad.
England have never ever had a situation where we have players of the ability and quality of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jack Grealish, Marcus Rashford, Mason Mount on the bench. James Maddison didn't play a minute.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
One of the best players in the league.
I think. Look,
you got to be real. When would he play? I mean, Jack Grealish.
No, I'm not suggesting he should have played. I'm just using that as an example to demonstrate the brilliance of this England squad.
Of course, yeah.
England have never had a squad
I think
like
it's a
this.
middle ground because ultimately Gareth Southgate is the most successful English manager since Sir Alf Ramsey. That is a fact.
He isn't.
Yeah.
Because not even Sir Bobby Robson could get to the final.
If you're not defining international success on how far you get in international tournaments, what can you define it on?
Who's the parameter then? Who's better than
Southgate
has been for 60 years?
Effectively, all you're doing is you're flagging perennially underachieving, which is what England have done. To go, this guy's doing well. He's not doing well. They've all done dreadfully. Nobody's there. This is like bald people fighting over a comb. Nobody's done well here. Nobody's succeeding here.
If an international team gets to a World Cup semi-final, a Euro final, and then let's face it, we were very close to beating France.
That's not enough, though.
But
I think there's a grey middle ground between what
semi-final
and
a final is defined as success. And yes, we should have beaten France because Harry Kane, at the end of the day, he should have scored that penalty.
Are you ready to? Is anybody yet? I feel like the world is slightly open to this question now. Just for the record. I'm not. I still think that Harry Kane is elite, and I still really like him.
Yeah, so do we.
But is anybody ready to discuss Harry Kane? Is he a loser?
He's a loser. Of course he is. I've seen him get City in a League Cup final, sorting the Champions League final. They got to the Champions League final without him. Don't forget, against Ajax.
He's a Spurs player. He's a Spurs player.
And that was a very Tottenham moment, wasn't it?
It was, but wouldn't you actually just put your house on it that Kane scores that penalty?
Not anymore.
In a penalty shoot, but how confident was that first penalty? Yeah. He hits the ball with such power and precision.
He choked.
I know he did.
Like, it isn't...
But it's all in hindsight, right? See, looking back at it now, I think, Bellingham would score that. The level of maturity and calmness he shows.
But do you know what?
But you wouldn't choose anyone else apart from
Are there many people in world
Rashford scores it.
Are there many people in world football that you would bet for them to score back-to-back penalties against their own keeper that they play at club level every day?
Yes, there are certain. Look, for example, I remember reading like a really deep dive on Marcus Rashford's missed penalty in the Euros, and you know that kind of penalty where you wait for the keeper to go. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Stuart Pearce model.
Smacky wacky
where Stuart Pearce basically said that, didn't he? He said, "Look, if I don't know where it's going to go, how's the keeper meant to know?" Yeah. And just wallop it as hard as you can. And I think
Jamie Vardy, isn't it?
That's kind of the way that Harry Maguire takes a great penalty.
Kane missed the penalty against Denmark, as someone said in the chat.
Well, also, he did this.
No, he scored the rebound, though, didn't he?
But he still missed the penalty.
Do you know what else he did, Harry Kane? I don't know if you can remember, but against Frankfurt, Frankfurt, when Tottenham played Frankfurt in the Champions League, he did the same thing.
Yeah,
he scored the first penalty and missed the second one.
Yeah.
So I think that the research should have been done there.
Yeah.
Taking the second penalty, you are more likely to miss it.
You blame that on the manager then?
No, I blame the penalty miss on Kane, but I think that potentially there should have been a conversation that if a second penalty arises,
I agree.
maybe
but
they'll
also at
take
the same
Something does it,
time,
yeah.
why would you take your number one penalty taker
Yeah,
off
that's
it?
not a real
Because-
debate.
because-
That's never going to happen.
No,
Why would you do that? You wouldn't do
because-
that. In real life, you wouldn't do that.
statistically, you miss your second
But you wouldn't,
penalty.
in real life, you don't do that.
But
Think about
in
it.
respect to the keeper he's up against as well, you've got to remember it is still Hugo Lloris.
Yeah, no,
He's
I
a
get
decent
that.
keeper.
Hugo Lloris
But
must have
also
faced
what-
1,000 penalties
Exactly.
against Harry
But
Kane.
I fully agree. But also, what does that? If you go to Harry Kane, maybe this one's not for you, mate. What does that do for like
No, but it's
confidence
a
of the
managerial,
player
it's
as
a
well?
managerial
Exactly.
decision. It's a managerial decision. Look,
It's all hindsight.
overall, Theo, I do agree with you. You're probably not going to take the penalty off Kane, but Kane had potential to miss that second penalty because it was a second penalty
Yeah.
against Hugo Lloris. He doubted himself. He's notoriously a choker. You know,
It's more about that than
the
Lloris.
biggest moment of
Yeah.
his
It's more about
career.
that.
The biggest moment of his career is that moment, and he missed.
I think as a human as well, like, can you imagine the pressure on that one moment?
But that's what he's paid.
that's what
I
you
know
live
it's what you're
for.
paid for. I know, I get that.
That's the moment that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
dreaming of, isn't it? Because not only
He
was
should've
it a
gone down the
penalty,
middle.
not only was it a penalty to take England potentially into the semi-finals of World Cup and put England as favourites, but it was a penalty to become England's top ever goal scorer.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was
he
a
did
bit.
it
It
with
was.
the
It was a
first
bit
one.
like Gary
A
Lineker.
joint.
Was it
Yeah,
joy?
it's going
Yeah.
in Gareth.
Gary Lineker had a moment
The
like that.
second one was
Put
put
it
him
down the
ahead.
middle. Put it down the middle.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got a couple super chats. Cashew, bless you. No, is that right? I don't know. €5.99, me. As an Irishman who hates Southgate, bloody hell, and thinks he's absolutely useless. Is this Rory's Irish account? I don't know. It was just unlucky, he says. On another day, it's England 3-0. It can happen in knockouts.
Okay, this is interesting. I think it's a generous appraisal, right? But let's explore it. It's unlucky if it's once, but it's not unlucky when every single time Gareth Southgate has faced somebody capable of beating us. And that could be Belgium in a World Cup, that could be Netherlands in the Nations League, or it could be France in a World
I
Cup.
disagree.
Every
We showed
single
against-
time
We
we-
showed against Croatia in the group stage of the Euros and Germany that we are capable of beating teams that should beat us.
Do you remember going to
No,
that
hang on a
Germany?
minute. Neither of those two teams. Germany haven't got out of a group. Germany haven't got out of a group in consecutive World Cups.
Yeah, but you'd
But
still,
England,
you'd,
Germany is
you'd
pretty
still
scary.
fail.
At Wembley, we should be beating them. We're better
Yeah,
than
we
them.
should have beaten them.
But
We're
do
better
you remember
than
going
And
to
they
the
had
game-
chances.
but that's-
They had big
that's
chances.
easy- that's
Do you remember
easy
going
to
to that
say-
Germany game? and
Exactly.
thinking,
That's easy
Timo
to say
Werner
in
and Kai
hindsight.
Havertz are in that team. We
That's
should be
easy
beating
to
them.
say in hindsight when if Germany won that game, you could fully go.
We were favourites at the time, though, 'cause
Reece,
home
we're
advantage.
playing Germany, a very vulnerable Germany team at home. We're playing a very vulnerable German team.
We beat Croatia in the groups. They've gone back-to-back World Cup finals, almost.
They potentially have gone back-to-back World Cup finals. Again, though,
Yeah.
you would still say that the England team is stronger. The only time that England are up against somebody where I would say that the opposition is stronger, we get beat. We got beat.
Yeah,
Look,
Belgium
Belgium probably stronger than England in 18. They beat us twice. France, arguably, I would say that England's squad is stronger. Maybe France first 11 is stronger. They beat us. When are we ever going to upset the odds? When are we ever going to do something slightly different? And do you know the one that gets forgotten? People don't want to put too much stock in it. But do you remember when we played the Netherlands in the Nations League? And that felt like a real moment for us because we were on the precipice of silverware.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
this at all. I don't watch the Nations League.
That was a big
There was
moment for
another
us.
moment, and
That was a big moment for us.
people now because they people that like Southgate will dismiss that and kind of say it doesn't really matter. But Gareth Southgate's won 3 out of his last 11 competitive games.
Hear me out. I don't. Barring, I think some subs at the end, which I think he got wrong. I think he.
So slow, so reactive.
Yeah, I think maybe you could have tried Maddison there, but I would have bought on Rashford a lot earlier. I would have
Grealish
taken
had
off
2
Hendo.
minutes.
Hang on, the crucial thing here is taking off Bukayo Saka, the best player on the pitch. The only person that was happy to see Bukayo Saka go off, Theo Hernandez.
But other than that,
Yeah.
I actually thought he got it wrong. Did you see anything? Got it right. Sorry. Did you see anything of Mbappe that game? No. Kyle Walker pocketed
There
him.
was one moment, wasn't
Oh
there, when he
my
burned him
days,
up.
yeah.
There was
Not
one
just like
moment.
the
But
strength.
one,
The
you're
strength.
going to give
No,
one
of
away.
course.
aren't you?
I'm not.
That
Kyle Walker had a
that
great
one
game.
moment.
One
was
moment.
Mad,
Yeah.
yeah. How fast
I love
and
those
strong
moments. Do you know?
Mbappe
Do you know those sort
Walker
of
pocketed him.
single? Yeah,
did, he
Walker
did.
Walker did
He did it
brilliantly.
against PSG for Man
Walker
City.
did,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't
Walker
surprise
did.
me.
Walker did brilliantly.
I got another super chat from Ali. He goes, as an Iraqi American, I think it's time to accept that the FA doesn't care and will not care until the fans as a whole turn on them. That squad has the ability to roll over teams. Thank you for the $10.
I agree. I think the squad. Look, when you think about the team, I think that we have a team that are clearly elite, and we have a manager who is clearly at best a championship manager. That doesn't marry up.
The thing is, we don't.
think it's
Really,
I actually think
we
he's a
don't
good
really
international
have
manager.
a great selection of people to take over the role as it stands.
That's the
immediately.
point.
That's a
And
different-
and it has
yeah.
to be a sudden fix.
That's a
doesn't it?
different. That's a different issue because also, you know, the Euros. You know they're around the corner because this
Yeah,
World Cup is so
18
late.
18 months.
Yeah.
18 months
I
time.
think
we're in
England win
the
the
Euros.
Euros.
England's squad will be the best team at that Euros.
100%.
Yeah.
England will not win it if Gareth Southgate is manager.
Spain will look to.
Yeah, France will have 6 players back from injury. You know.
Yeah.
England
England will
will
have players back for an injury.
Yeah, exactly.
But England won't win it if
I'm
Gareth
not
Southgate's
having it.
manager.
You have to
He's
hope that
proven
he
this
can
to
change.
us.
You have to hope that.
I
you know,
think
it took-
Southgate will walk.
Have
but
you never heard of this?
It took
A
Alex
leopard does
Ferguson
not
years-
change its
yeah,
spots.
but it took Alex Ferguson nearly a decade to win a
Yeah.
trophy, didn't it?
I
So-
honestly
so-
think
Football's a very
Southgate-
different type.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
I know, but
Southgate will
it
be
takes a
there, but
while.
I think Southgate could win us the Euros next year. In what, a year and a half?
I think the value
The
he
team
brings
could.
on a holistic level is more important for this group of players.
Yeah.
If they saw the FA sacking this guy 2 years early, by the way, on his contract,
Yeah.
and you had
Upset me
Bellingham,
so much.
Maguire, you know, he's putting an arm
I
around
hope
Maguire.
Booth-
He's got Maguire's an asset for England. We don't have many centre backs.
Yeah.
He is an
Boo-
asset, and
Boovey.
he managed to improve him as an asset.
Do you know what Buvey just did there? It's a thing that I find so frustrating when talking about football. You know, if you want to talk about Gareth Southgate as England manager, there are so many things that we can talk about. We can talk about. I'll say things like 3 wins in the last 11 competitive games. I'll talk about never winning a game that he isn't expected to win. I'll talk about things that are tangible, facts. We're out of the World Cup. And then what people who like Southgate do is what you've just done there, which is talk about things that aren't quantifiable. You start talking about
No, it is
holistic.
quantifiable.
It isn't.
Or-
It-
How
but
can
you're
you say as an
fine.
England fan?
Talk about quantifiable.
Rory's-
I talk about success being determined by how far you get in tournaments. That's quite literally the most quantifiable thing you can possibly
Yeah, and
talk
But
about.
I was there in
I can't use the
2016.
word success with going out of a quarter final.
Yeah, but it
But
is
we're talking about
quantifiable
finals.
to say the energy around the England camp. I was there in 2016 when we had heads down. It
Yeah.
was so
It's
nasty
horrific.
and negative when
It
we
was.
lost to Iceland, who never even qualified for a tournament
Absolutely.
ever. And then 2 years later, I'm
Okay,
in Russia
but
and I'm
you're doing-
seeing
you're doing it
the
again, though.
energy and the
You're doing
the
it again.
supportive
You're
nature of
comparing
that squad.
what you're doing
I
is
think
you're justifying Southgate by saying Roy Hodgson was dreadful. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm in
exactly.
complete agreement. Roy Hodgson was dreadful.
Yeah.
Roy Hodgson is my mortal enemy. Roy Hodgson ruined my life on 2 separate occasions. He ruined my life when I went to Brazil,
Yeah.
and I travelled to Brazil, and England were out of a World Cup that I was there for a month for. England were out after the second game.
Yeah.
It was a new low for
Hodgson's
English
a
football.
0 out of 10.
We didn't even have to
Southgate's
bother
a 5
playing.
out of 10.
We didn't even have to bother playing our last game.
The 10 out of 10 choice isn't there. That's the point I'm trying to make. Southgate is a stopgap, but we haven't found
But
a replacement. He's got to be English
Southgate,
as well.
Yeah.
Using Hodgson as a template to say Southgate's good is mental.
Well, by definition, he is, because within 2 years,
Is he better than
he manages
Hodgson?
to get
Absolutely.
a patchwork of a squad together. Harry Maguire never played tournament football. Pickford the same. He had Ashley Young, over 30-year-old, playing left wing back. And he gets us to a semi-final of a World Cup where all the energy
Hang
and the
on.
connection to the England
Yeah, but look
fans
beyond-
and England
look
players are
beyond the
happy to be
stat,
there.
though.
Also-
Gets to a semi-final of World Cup. Who do we play along that? Who do we play
you
to get
It
to
doesn't.
that?
You can't. You
Based
can't
on
say
how
that.
bad
Well, you
Hodgson
can't
was, we
talk
might
about
have
opposition
got the
Because,
group.
no, but it doesn't matter who you play because in a World Cup, every team
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at Morocco.
It does matter who you play.
Look at Morocco.
It does matter who you play because in that World Cup run where
This is
England
the
got
elite
to
of the elite
England got to a
international
semi-final.
teams.
England got to a semi-final. We didn't play anyone to get to that semi-final. The only time we did play somebody was in the group when we played Belgium and they beat us.
Colombia was
Colombia.
hard. Colombia was
Colombia
hard.
we didn't beat, and they're not that good.
We
and we
did
should
beat.
be beating
We did.
Colombia.
That's why we went through.
we drew.
We beat them on pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was-
We overcame the
that was a
English
big
stigma
moment
of
in our
losing
history.
penalties.
You have
we
to
should
say.
be beating
That's the first time
Colombia.
we won a knockout football
You're a
penalties.
glass half empty kind of man. You are.
But that is a massive thing that we don't talk about as well. I know the penalties have been an issue in this tournament by definition, but that was the first England win, I think, ever
In a
in
shootout.
knockout,
Yeah,
in knockout
yeah,
penalty shootout.
but
That
that's
is something
just-
to
but all that
Southgate's
is-
bow.
Yeah.
But isn't that just a reflection on the poor performances that have gone before rather than the success
But
that have
that's
gone
showing
today?
change.
Of course,
is it not?
of
Is it
course,
not
you're
showing
right.
Yeah, that's
progress?
improvement.
No,
No?
but I
It
just
is progress. Of course it is.
If Guardiola was there tomorrow and he says, I want to be England manager, and that fitted, fair enough. There's no one there to replace him. Currently, I think Southgate's at a 5 out of 10. I think Hodgson's a 0, and you're right to say stuff like that. He's taken us to a 5 to maybe a 6. He's good. He's a lukewarm kind of manager. He's made things friendly. Jude Bellingham, whatever you say, in the next 3 months for the next round of international fixtures, he'll be gassed to be coming back.
Of course.
He'll want to fight for Southgate.
But
If
not
we
for Southgate.
shove
For
some random... Imagine we shove
for his
a
country
German.
and for the shirt.
Imagine we shove a German
I think
in there.
I think
He's
the
speaking
players
German.
are fully behind Southgate. And
I mean, it
and I think
matters.
the whole country is.
The whole
you
country.
yourself. I think, barring you, and you're the
Barring
one. That,
me.
You're the one
I'm
that
the-
dressed. You're the one that dresses him with his own fucking white shirt from M&S.
Yeah,
Is it
I mean,
from M&S?
he copied me on that. Yeah, Gareth Southgate, this dressed. I haven't worn it since. It's in the bin.
Look, we've got another super chat from Angel. Angel's back in the chat. He goes, "This is tough. England are the Spurs in terms of international football. This is football. It is brutal. I don't like how England fans feel entitled to win a trophy.
But the entitlement is born out of the fact that the squad is the best,
Yeah.
not out of being English. It's born out of the fact that we have players that are elite, not getting anywhere near the team.
We had Kevin Keegan in the 70s. We had, Glenn Hoddle. We had Gascoigne, Rooney, Gerrard, Beckham, Michael Owen, a Ballon d'Or winner. You know, we're not, with all due respect, we're not Croatia. Croatia, a very small country. We're not Wales, you know, happy to be there. We've got the best league in the world. It's not about winning. It's not we deserve to win every World Cup ever. But
this England squad is. We've just been to a World Cup, and if you look at this, every squad from every country, the England squad is the most gifted, and we're out in the quarter-final because we have an inept manager.
Well, if you don't think there's confidence going forward, -2 from each of these ages when you get the Euro 2024 ages of our team. But this is the Euro, this is the World Cup 2026. You know, Mexico, USA, Canada. Bellingham is going to be 23.
Do you know what's amazing? Do you know what's amazing? Jude Bellingham is the youngest player in this squad. When the next squad for the World Cup comes around, he could still be the youngest player in the squad.
Entirely correct.
Yeah.
Unless the Job is coming through.
No, because the next squad's going to be people like presumably Levi Colwill, Harvey Elliott, Joe Gelhardt maybe at Leeds, that kind of thing.
Foden 26 next World Cup, Rice 27, Harvey Elliott 23, Saka 25, Reece James 26, Ben White 29. Could be the best centre half.
Ben White 29.
Yeah, could be the best centre half in the world by then.
Unless he's flying home having a paddy.
Yeah.
Rashford 29.
What happens to Ben White? He bottled it, didn't he?
Had a falling out.
Had a falling out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Steve Holland and him.
Yeah, lads. I think you are too harsh. I think honestly. Imagine Gareth is watching this, or the boys back in the house are watching this right now. They look at you and go, "That's not filling me with confidence.
Do you know what
we need to be lifted up right
now."
now."
Do you know what I think the squad would be saying? You know, if Jude Bellingham's watching this, I think he'd be going, "The little geezer in a golf jumper, he knows what he's on about."
Don't say little.
No, they're talking about me though. Your jumper's beautiful, mine's more golfy. I think that's what they'd be saying. I think particularly these players. You know, if you're Phil Foden and you're used to playing for the best managers who have ever lived, arguably, he's going to be looking at Gareth Southgate and going, "Hold tight, what
Got shoved on the left wing and did nothing all game.
What are you
got told to
talking
do
about?"
nothing.
Yeah,
but
why
I
aren't
put Foden in the cam and Bellingham in the centre mid.
Foden as a 10, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Foden
that's
as
what
a
I'm
10.
bang on. I completely agree.
But then that's what happens. You bring on Rashford.
Well, I don't know why
Bellingham
Foden
drops.
couldn't play the Henderson role, because Henderson looked dead against France. His legs were gone. Why can't Foden tuck in as a CM? Because I don't think we could have played a floating number 10. I think that's a little bit old school now. I think it's 4-3-3, and it becomes a 4-5-1 off the ball. Yeah, Bellingham was kind of off on the left.
If Foden played as a 10, would he get in Harry Kane's way? You know the way Kane dropped so deep.
That's when you bring in
And I
Ivan
think Kane had a terrible tournament because he kept dropping deep and he wasn't scoring goals.
I agree with that.
Simple as that.
You see how he said that? And he said it as if it were given. Because I agree with everything that he just said there. He just said, Kane had a terrible tournament. Do you agree with that?
No.
Do you agree with that, Ollie?
I don't think he was terrible. I think he was subpar
Scored
Harry
one
Kane
goal.
standard, but
Scored
I don't
one
think- I
goal
don't
from
think he was
open play.
terrible. Yeah.
One-
I don't think he played poorly. Though.
Yeah, but
Are you saying he played poorly?
He took it on. I think Southgate didn't have the minerals to go up against Kane and say, "I want you to stretch the line." He was never dangerous in the box. It always felt like he was dropping deep, spinning.
But that's who he is. That's what he does, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
For Spurs.
but it's all well and you can do anything you want for Spurs because it results in 0 trophies. You know, he's been at when he was dangerous in the 2018 World Cup. He was like a Gary Lineker type. I know he's a much bigger guy, but he was in the box poaching. Little flicks, dangerous.
Yeah, but there's
You don't want him dropping
elements
deep.
to Kane's game, like the second goal against Wales, that we just don't score unless it's Harry Kane.
Are you happy? Like, so look, there's two different ways to look at it. You can look at Harry Kane and, you know, when he drifts out to the right and he plays that beautiful ball across, and England scored from that a few times. Off the top of my head, Sterling scored from that, didn't he? Remember when Sterling cut across his man on the volley?
Yeah.
And I think on the far post, Bukayo Saka was coming in once and rammed it home. Is that enough from Harry Kane? Are we okay with that, or should Harry Kane have ended the tournament with 5-6 goals?
I think it should be more for sure. Because if you look at each team sort of has these stand-up players, right? Mbappe scoring goals, Messi is scoring goals. Portugal have Gonzalo Ramos scoring goals. Even Neymar, when he was playing, he did score, wasn't he? He scored. You know, he did.
And Kane's dropping deep and punting things over the bar. I think it's a world where you get him out of the team.
England's striker is for Euros?
It will still be Kane.
Anyone else?
Do you think?
Yeah,
But this is what, you know, earlier when we were talking about Kane, I wanted to bring that up to genuinely hear your thoughts. Like, are we getting to the stage now with Kane where he is? So look, the two ways of looking at this. Harry Kane is still our guy. He is still our main man. We still totally believe in him. He will lead the line for England and Germany at the Euros, and he will lead the line for England in America in 4 years' time. He'll only be 32. Or are we starting to go, this guy is losing a lot?
Do you think we've been blessed with strikers over the years? It's sort of, but hear me out. It's sort of gone from. It's the Owen,
Green.
Then we had Rooney,
Rooney.
and then we had Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Then we
green
had a
with
bit of
expectation,
Crouch and
isn't it?
Defoe, which
Yeah.
we like a lot.
Mm.
But like, who's next? Is it Ivan Toney? Is it Callum Wilson?
Their trajectories will never be on the set because Kane was scoring goals so early. in
Yeah,
his
so who
career,
is our
and
next?
But I think it's somebody that we
be
don't
hard.
know yet.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
think-
Joe Gelhardt
But I
at
think
Leeds,
a
or
lot
I
of players
can,
now
uh,
are now like wingers and
we don't have.
because we
I
don't
thi-
have
maybe
any
it's a false
strikers.
nine.
do you know what, Theo? When I tried to do, I did a video on my channel actually
I
about
can,
the squad at the next,
Go on.
World Cup, and the only problem positions are centre forward and left back, in terms of like the obvious candidate. Like it could still be Luke Shaw left back.
Shaw
Bearing in
off
mind, Luke Shaw played in Brazil, so that would be 3 World Cups, 12 years apart for Luke Shaw if he is the left back, and he could
Be
be.
very impressive.
And then
Yeah.
up front there isn't the obvious, but everywhere else on the team it's so easy, it's so good.
I tell you what we should do though. We should probably address tonight's semi-final that we're about to watch because it's 3 minutes until kickoff. So
We got the whole
Uh,
game to talk about.
do you
haven't
want
we?
to do? Do you want to do lineups, Bakey?
I'll do the lineups now. Contrary to Lewis's stupid rumours and predictions, Martinez is starting in goal for Argentina.
No. He said Lissandro. Lissandro isn't. Yeah.
Okay, shut your mouth. In goal is Emi Martinez. You got a back 4 of Argentina: Tagliafico, Otamendi, Cristian Romero, Molina. Midfield 3 of Enzo Fernandez, who's definitely getting signed by Real Madrid ASAP Rocky. Paredes and McAllister. Rodrigo De Paul. Messi and
bodyguard.
Messi and Alvarez up top together. The oldie and the newbie.
I love Alvarez.
I've
love the
always
kid.
been a fan. Even
You have. He's gonna have a better season than Haaland, right?
career at City. I said career at City.
Maybe.
I think he stays longer though. That's the thing.
think
Like,
you're
that was
right, yeah.
my original reasoning why I said that, and people thought that meant that he was a
Well,
better player.
it's a
not-
4-3-3 from Croatia. They're going for it.
There's no change.
They're
there.
Livakovic in goal, Juranovic on the right
He's-
back,
By the way,
Lovren it.
small side note. Livakovic has been one of the players of the tournament. If
Who?
not the Livakovic. the keeper.
Livakovic.
Yeah, good keeper.
He has been very good. Centre halves of Dejan Lovren, still going. Gvardiol and left back is Sosa. Midfield 3 of Kovacic, Brozovic, Modric.
That midfield is
Front 3 of
unbelievable.
Perisic, Kamaric,
beautiful,
Pulisic.
All right, here's a question for you with
Why are they
Luka
all
Modric, right? If Luka Modric wins the World Cup,
I don't want to hear it.
We
I
spoke
actually
about
don't-
it today.
I don't want to hear
We
it.
spoke about it today.
I think it's
Potentially.
fraudulent that he
Again.
won a 2018 Ballon d'Or, and it is. It actually is.
Is
if
he-
you look
Ahead
at the
of Messi,
players
you're right, yeah.
in that year, he got to a final, didn't even win it. If you
Who-
look at the stats of Messi, Ronaldo
but
that
you-
year,
And he won
who
Champions
do, who
League.
do you
Obscene.
currently believe? Okay, just
Champions
let's make
League.
it about his position then. Who do you currently believe is the best midfielder to have ever walked the face of the earth?
Zidane.
Zidane's better than.
I
Zidane
think
won a World Cup.
Modric top 3 though. I would say.
Zidane won a World Cup in France
but I also
for
think
France. It's
think
very
Modric
different.
isn't top 3. I think he's top 5 maybe.
Yeah, he's top 5.
You don't think
I
Modric?
think third.
Xavi and Iniesta.
You don't think Modric comes? You're looking at me like I'm asking you an insane question.
Xavi and
He is
Iniesta
You're
minimum
won.
looking at me.
fourth,
Xavi
isn't
and
he?
Iniesta
You're looking
won
at me like I've said
3
Dennis
He's not
Wise.
Iniesta. He's not Iniesta. He's
They won-
Xavi.
Okay,
Do
fine.
you know what I mean? But
He's
But they
minimum
won
more of a
3
Xavi type.
international trophies in a row.
For Spain.
Is he better than
in
Xavi?
in
but
arguably the greatest ever
This
team?
guy's from Croatia,
Yes,
a nation that is
exactly.
famously
Yeah.
Can I just
And
Produce
he's
right,
got
right.
Champions
do you know?
League,
Do
yeah,
you know?
agree.
Do you know what? With regard to, I think Croatia are the best team in the world at football, pound for pound. Remember, they've only been
per capita.
they've
Yeah,
only
yeah,
been
yeah.
around for 7 World Cups.
Yeah.
They're a relatively new country. They've been around for 7 World Cups. This is their 3rd semi-final. They've been in 7,
That's
and this
insane.
is their 3rd.
It's very impressive.
incredible.
Bruv, there's
Very
4 million of them.
Yeah.
There's 4 million people there, and they're in their like.
And
same
they
as
probably have the
Brighton.
best midfield in the world, which doesn't make any sense.
How's he
How
still
do they
going?
produce such
Is
good
is
midfielders?
Luka Modric? Just hear me out then. Let me ask a question. And if Luka Modric guides this team to another final, and let's say they win it, Luka Modric ends this tournament as a winner of the World Cup. Does Luka Modric belong in the pantheon of
Yeah.
elite?
Yeah, top 5
I
all
think-
time.
I think
yeah,
I'm
of
saying he's top
midfielders
5
ever-
all
yeah,
time.
yeah.
He's top 5 all time.
I
still
said
think
he's
that
top 5
anyway.
all time.
but
Yeah.
not top 1.
No.
You don't think this can put him alongside or
I just
above
think the way
Zidane?
Zidane played the game.
No, he's not Zidane. He's
he's
never
just
been
too-
Zidane.
Zidane was 2 steps ahead every time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
If you watch Zidane play football,
This
it's not
feels
Zidane,
full of.
but
It's very
Modric-
weird for me to say this, but I feel like you're
Modric-
being very
No,
nostalgia.
I think if you look at Modric, you think, wow,
Pure
top
talent.
5 all time, yeah. But Zidane is art.
Yeah, Zidane's.
I think
Oh.
Luka
Z-
Modric.
Zidane transcended the
But
sport.
they're not the same player, though. I feel Modric
You
is
have
a,
to put them in the
Modric
same
is
bracket.
a
You have to put
tempo
it-
dictator.
Modric's
and a
like
deep
more of a
line
Pirlo,
playmaker.
Xavi type.
Yeah, and
and he's
Zidane
way better than both of those.
If he's better than Xavi.
I think he's. I mean,
Game's kicked off, by the way.
controlling
Game's
the
kicked
game.
off.
Pirlo as a midfielder, don't get me wrong, he's obviously a very good player. But I feel like his career went like that when he started looking all handsome and moody in vineyards.
Yeah, he's not top 5. Pirlo's not top 5.
No, he's not top 10. He's not top 10 midfielders ever. No way. Andrea Pirlo isn't in the top 10 midfielders of all
It's a
time.
new
I like
gold
that.
ball, by the way, for the semi-final.
I'm not sure. Before
It is,
we
isn't it? Look beautiful.
delve into tonight's game, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Theo and I's Christmas wish list is 150,000 subs on pitch side, and we have 5,000 away. So anyone in here that's not already subbed, please click the subscribe button.
Actually, do you know what I realised we forgot to do?
Well,
We're meant to buy each other Christmas presents.
oh, we were 50 quid. We can do it next time. We can do World Cup final.
We do welcome home. Welcome home.
Yeah, that'll
Got
be a
another
nice celebration on
donation
Sunday.
from Angel. You know, every World Cup, there's someone that gets bought.
It is a new ball.
He's saying Bayern will sign the Croatian or the Dutch keeper.
Okay, no, this is a good game. What player is going to be
Enzo
the...
Fernandez.
I think
Yeah.
Cody
Liverpool,
Gakpo.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's inevitable.
Cody
Inevitable.
No.
Gakpo goes to Man United.
Gvardiol to Chelsea or something.
Well, that's
like
already been linked to
I'd love
City.
that.
I mean, have you seen the
I'd
City
love
links
that.
today?
But he's
110
insane.
million euros
He's so
today in January, and
Who,
we
sorry?
give him back to Leipzig.
Gvardiol.
Gvardiol.
I think he's been one of the players of the tournament.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but 110 million quid
Well,
for that.
you did better
How
than
dare they?
Jermaine Genius, who said Gardeval for
Gardeval.
the entire first half of football. And I
Gvardiol,
thought,
whatever it is,
Gvardiol.
but,
how's this happened?
I think a big one, not to be English again, but Bellingham will.
Of course.
Sure,
No,
I mean,
but
he's-
that's
he's
in the bag
transcendent.
I
before.
also think
That's in the bag
Bellingham-
But was
before
it
By the
at
way,
the same level?
I
I don't
also
know.
think there's only one club he can ever go to.
What, Man City?
Liverpool.
No.
Real Madrid.
No. Real Madrid.
Yeah,
No.
that's what you want to see.
No,
Oh,
no.
here we
They
go.
don't have the money.
Argentina in behind.
Yeah, but they find the money, don't
No,
they?
no, no. We've got the real
No,
money.
Real Madrid have the money.
He doesn't
They
want
do
to.
have the money.
He doesn't want to
Real
join.
Madrid always have
He
the
doesn't want
money.
to join.
If
He
I
wants to
see
come
him go
back
to
to England.
Liverpool, I'll be very disappointed because Bellingham is a Galactico.
He's a Man City.
Do you know where
Galactico.
I think he needs to go?
Beautiful ball.
New ball.
Do you know where I think he needs to go? And
Madrid.
Boovy's going to hate this. I think that for us, for people like us three, to see the best of Bellingham,
He's going to say United.
I think he needs to go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because the
I
reason
agree.
why look, Man City is the best prospect for any footballer to join. You're guaranteed loads of money. You're guaranteed loads of silverware. You're guaranteed to play with the best. You're guaranteed to play for the best. It makes sense. But if he goes to City are a ball dominant
Yeah,
team,
I agree.
and we won't see the best. Like what he's good at is bursting through with lung bursting
For sure.
run, and you'll see that at Liverpool. At City, they got the ball all the time, and everyone's sitting back. When can he do that?
Imagine about Real Madrid.
He might need that in his
With
game.
Camavinga and
It's all well and
Tchouaméni.
good being explosive and all that. The reason Gerrard and Lampard maybe didn't succeed at international levels because they couldn't control the game from deep midfield. Bellingham might need to learn that, and he'll learn that from the best coach
But
in the
I
world.
think Bellingham ends up a 10.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll, as he
Way
gets older, he'll
played
want
for
to go
England
deeper.
in the
I
summer
think
10.
I think
The way
he
he's spraying balls around, I think he can control a game as well as anyone.
He can play there, but I think what's going to happen is because he's so good. I think he's going to end up as a 10, and then somebody is going to
Behind
have
us.
to be the new Jordan Henderson.
Declan Rice.
Or Calvin Phillips.
Enzo Fernandez.
Look, Cashew came with the 2.9. James Maddison with 0 minutes is criminal. I agree. I agree.
Well, how would he have played? I don't get it. He's
He would have
behind
played
Grealish.
at any
sub.
point, Booth. At any point in the whole World Cup, a minute.
Yeah,
not-
I
it-
think.
Yeah, but we had a really good tournament up till France. Grealish only played less than 90 minutes in total.
Scored.
So Grealish couldn't get on. Do you know what I mean? And Grealish had a fantastic Euros, and no one's talking about that. And he featured even less in the Euros. Crazy.
No, but this is another
Sterling
reason.
as well.
This is a problem with Gareth Southgate.
Mm.
Maximising the most of the potential. It's not happening, is it?
Yeah, there was an opportunity. There was a 20-minute window against France. He made no substitutions, and
Because he panicked.
it was embarrassing.
And he didn't know what to do. Ultimately, he didn't know.
He sat there, and I thought he was
Messi.
shitting himself.
Where do you think Enzo Fernandez goes?
Liverpool.
Do you know how popular he is? Theo, you know when you're in Qatar, did you go to any Argentina games?
No.
He's the new wonder kid, isn't he?
I feel so sorry for you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for everybody in the world now who hasn't been to a Argentina game at a World Cup.
Yeah, I heard
It's
they've got
amazing.
the #1 fans, right? They've got the most fans there.
Do you know what, Theo? It's the best support I've ever seen in my entire life for anything.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to football. Like I've seen Chelsea play in Japan. I've seen Chelsea play in America. I've seen England play in Brazil. I've seen football on virtually every continent on the planet. I've been to other sporting. I've been to a Super Bowl, mate. Argentina. I went to Argentina, Poland, and I was travelling there, and I was like, I'm a bit of a Poland fan here. Let's hope. Within 10 seconds of being on the tube and the Argentina fans, I was completely immersed. It was so beautiful. It was poetic. It was emotional. Their fans were amazing. And do you know what happened after the second game? I went to their game against Australia, and like it was outpourings of emotion. People were crying. It was just amazing. I sat up. You know how late it all gets over there.
Yeah.
I sat up till 6 o'clock in the morning on the internet, Google translating the songs because they were so, and it was so emotional. It was so beautiful.
What?
Do you know? Because their
It's
songs were,
religion over there, though,
mate. Their
isn't it?
songs
Full
are amazing,
religion.
and they're so like. Obviously, I can't. Sadly and embarrassingly, I can't speak a word of Spanish. I was just singing along to these songs, and do you know when I translated them, it was all so beautiful. Do you know what they're singing about? Like one of their songs in particular, you can pick up certain words like Maradona. You know, you think, hang on, and one of the songs is Maradona. And his father were very close. Maradona is obviously now dead. His father also died. And the song is about those two being reunited in heaven and watching this World Cup, watching the team and hoping that they can guide this team via Messi to the trophy in the spirit of the children who died at the Falklands or the Malvinas. And you're just like, wow, that's amazing. It's so emotional. We're singing about Harry Maguire's big fat head. You know, like...
And worse.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
But that's British culture, and we will
Yeah, I think
not
it's a cultural
change.
thing versus.
It's just so...
We will not change.
It's just so beautiful, their support. I've never known anything like it. Do you know what? I became friends with a couple of kids who were sat next to me, like Argentina.
What's that?
You lot are a nightmare. I became friends with a couple of men who...
In Qatar?
A couple of people I was
Couple
speaking
of
to.
blokes.
A couple of geezers like me I was speaking to.
Golf
Argentinian
jumpers.
from
You're not flustered, are you?
from
Were they
Buenos
golf
Aires.
jumpers?
They weren't golf jumpers, very warm. And
They're naked.
they're Boca Juniors fans. They've said to
They were
me,
naked?
I follow them on Instagram and I've been like wishing them luck and that. They've told me whenever I want, 2 tickets are waiting me at the Bombonera.
Good luck with that,
I
mate.
can't wait.
Fucking hell.
How do you get in
I
contact
can't
As
with
an
them?
wait.
Englishman, that's...
Insta.
Yeah, you ain't coming
One of
back.
their songs.
Coming back, mate.
Ollie, you'll love this. One of their songs, right? They do this amazing thing, the Argentina fans, when they're winning, where they sort of lock arms and but not only do they bounce, but they sort of scuttle along, a few steps that way, a few steps that way.
Like a Poznan, but
And
crabs.
I'm doing it, right? Do you know what the lyrics were? If you're not bouncing, you're an Englishman.
Oh, really?
Like, oh fuck! Yeah.
And wait,
That's not on.
You sat
And
there
then-
translating on.
Yeah.
Did you
not
start bouncing?
Yeah, I was bouncing away, man. I
I
was
went to a
loving it.
Portugal game.
Yeah, huh?
I went to Portugal when the ghost header from Ronaldo.
Did you go to that one?
Every time Ronaldo touched the ball, as against Uruguay, every time Ronaldo touched the ball, the whole stadium goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you know?
He is the biggest icon in the world.
Do you know what's funny you say that? Because I didn't know that. I thought it was Messi because in England and certainly in my very small life,
No.
London, it's Messi.
No,
generally.
no way.
Out there, it's
Ronaldo is so clear of every human on the planet.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Do you know? What,
He's got 500 million followers on Instagram.
yeah, that's like
I know.
Well,
That
fair
sound-
enough, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but that sounds very superficial. But that's actually insane.
That is.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's-
that's
it is very
actually-
superficial as well. But yeah,
But also, imagine how many users there are on Instagram.
500 and I don't know.
Ronaldo's got 500 million followers.
There's probably a billion, probably 1.5 billion users, 2 billion users.
So that means
do
a
you not-
third.
is
It's a 16th.
A third
A
of.
16th of the world follows him on Instagram.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot.
That's probably the first thing that comes up
It's a
when you
lot.
start making an account.
I always think it's mental. You know, if I look at my Instagram story and like 1,000 people have seen it, I'm like, that's mental.
That
Imagine
is
what
mental.
he looks at when he
I
looks
was
at his
discussing this
Instagram.
the other day. I was like, what
Like
about his
100
analytics?
plus
Are?
million,
Do
wasn't
you
it?
reckon he does a story gets like 200 mil views?
Yeah.
Imagine
how much he charged
imagine
that
what
for an Insta-
Manscaped would pay for that.
Oh. We do like Manscaped, to be fair. Escaping men.
But anyway, going back to the Argentina support.
It's amazing. It's the
thing
best support I've ever
By
seen.
the way, sorry.
It does show, puts a little bit into perspective just how impressive the Saudi Arabia support was,
Yeah.
considering they
Outshone.
Yeah.
Argentina in that game by.
Yeah.
Croatia outplaying Argentina, by the way.
The only thing to bear in mind is just round the corner.
Yeah, they drive over.
Yeah, it's
Of
just
course,
round the
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
Yeah, by the way, Croatia outplaying Argentina here.
Oh,
I can't believe how good Croatia are. I
Yeah.
just can't believe how good Croatia
They're
are.
a team.
What did
amazing.
you say earlier? Was it
I
you?
said 2-1 Croatia
No,
today.
you said, who was it? Was it you said this, that they're everything that Belgium thinks
I
that
said,
they should
I
be.
said, Croatia, everything Belgium tried to be.
That
Yeah.
That's a game I was at. I was at the game that ended the golden generation of Belgium. You know when we said goodbye to
They
Belgium?
hate each other. They
Yeah, but-
actually,
left
Courtois
on separate
slept
planes.
with
Yeah.
De Bruyne's wife, allegedly.
At Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's
That-
true.
long, long while
That's
ago.
true. He celebrated in front of his wife when he scored against
That's-
Courtois against Real Madrid.
That's why he left Chelsea, De Bruyne.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And when De Bruyne, Manchester City beat Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, I think it was Conte's first year.
Was that the left foot?
Left-footed
Second
pinger.
year.
Driver, yeah.
And
He
when
was
he
champion.
when he scored De Bruyne, he celebrated with his teammates, but he was just eyes locked on Courtois.
Was he really?
You know, 5 players
Left separately, right?
They got the plane home separately.
Yeah.
Really?
Didn't get the team plane.
Pretty mental.
Really?
Nuts. I know some gossip inside, but I won't reveal it.
See, that's a
What's
real
it?
problem. That's a real.
That's England 2006, isn't it? That
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
Sven.
Sounds like Wayne Bridge and John Terry.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Like it sounds weird, but it does.
That was pretty nuts, wasn't it?
That was
They need
nuts.
to reset them lot. They need to really
Belgium,
reset. Yeah.
How are they second in the rankings, man? It just
'Cause
shows
they
you how
play
it's-
San
The
Marino.
rankings
Yeah.
are shambles, aren't
Mm. I did see another. I know those rankings can be a shambles,
they? Mm.
but Gareth Southgate has faced a team in the top 10 of those rankings. I think on 24 occasions, won 4.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Still got us to a Euros final, a World Cup semi-final, and unlucky to lose to France. So, you will shit on him, but really,
Well,
every time you shit on him every game, like you probably did the Euros, he just went, preview,
Yeah.
hold that L, I know what I'm doing. So back him, back your nation.
I'd
Be a
definitely
patriot.
back the nation.
Didn't he draw against Italy by your logic anyway, Rory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't lose to Italy. The
Yeah,
final.
drew.
We drew.
But you need to win at home, don't you?
No, but we didn't lose. We did not lose the Euro final.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Oh my
Croatia
God.
all
It's good
over,
football.
all over Argentina here.
They
All
just
comes
knock
from
it
Modric.
about so beautifully, don't they?
I've been quite impressed with this Sosa guy as well,
Jeez.
a left back.
Do you know?
for
Yeah.
Croatia.
Mm.
Actually, to be fair, the whole Croatian defence is just superb.
Mm.
It's like, do you reckon the Croatians, like the older they get, the fitter they get, the better they
It just
get?
seemed like that, doesn't it?
Mm.
There is no end to their mize.
I just think I think there's something very interesting about Croatia. You know, if you worked for the FA, so you know how there's always room for improvement. So Eddie Howe acknowledged that there was a deficiency in his managerial ability. He couldn't set up a defence. So what he did was he went over to see Diego Simeone
Yeah.
and learnt from Simeone while he was out of work and Simeone was at Atletico Madrid. It's clever, right? I think someone from the FA needs to go and have a look at what Croatia are doing, because they're all such ballers.
Yeah.
They're so good at
I think
football.
Southgate should
Well,
go to
but-
Man City every week. You know, we play the best football. I mean, why not?
No,
Why not
I
City?
mean in terms
No, I know
of
what you mean,
like the
joking.
groundwork,
Yeah.
in terms of what 11-year-olds in Croatia are doing.
Yeah,
but
Why are they all so
you
good
say
on the
that,
ball?
Rory,
Yeah.
You say that England had a plan,
Yeah.
and we executed that plan of grassroots football to international football nearby perfectly.
Except winning the World Cup.
Except winning World
Yeah,
Cup. Other than
which
that,
we
we
didn't do.
executed everything perfectly.
You got to remember as well, like English football, the future is actually still really bright. We won the Young Euros this year.
Yeah. If you look at our
Like, the
squad,
next generation of players
it's
that are
only-
coming through are
yeah,
still the best
I
in
agree.
the
Well, it's
Oh,
world.
mate.
bright, it's bright on the women's side. It's definitely
Yeah,
not bright on the
and
men's
they won
side.
the Euros.
I think in terms of the squad, I couldn't be happier. I think our squad is amazing. I
English
genuinely
football
do.
as a whole is on the up
Progression.
massively.
Well, do you know what? I
Yeah.
think that England are this is how good I think England are. I think that even if we don't sack Southgate, we could still win a tournament soon.
But that'd be
Because
thanks to
in
Southgate.
spite of our manager, that's how good the players are.
Yeah.
But also, if England win the Euros, will
Oh,
you
Oi.
apologise
Got
to
it right here.
Southgate?
No,
Oh, is that free kick?
because
No,
we win it
not
in
England.
spite of the manager rather than because of the manager.
But Southgate is the man who wins us that.
No, he won't. It will be a
Do you
player's,
not
but it
give
will
him-
be
do you
Jude
not give
Bellingham.
him any credit for aligning?
I did.
I'm going to get you in a room with
the-
Gareth Southgate.
Like a moral,
No.
like
Do you-
a holistic moral
Oh,
approach
no,
to.
no.
Really, you
You
don't,
know-
you
you know
don't
when
think
you-
that he's improved.
If
the
you
How can
start,
not say
if
that
you
at
start
Brighton?
using words like holistic and moral, like
But have you never
talk
been in a
to-
changing room, you got smashed 4-0 and everyone's shouting at each other, and then you join another Sunday League side or whatever it is, or a different group of mates, and you're all positive and that.
Right, have you ever played football?
Yeah.
Rory?
But seriously, it doesn't matter.
I'm not very
innit?
good at
It's like-
football, but
Yeah, you are.
but that's not.
but that matters.
I mean,
at a professional level, to be able to build
At
All you got to
international
camaraderie.
level as
Look
well.
at, okay, it might sound silly. Look at Saka's spelling bee he was doing. Oh my god. No, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's a different. It's a different.
I'm doing it.
scenario,
No, I'm
isn't
doing
Yeah.
it. Because it shows that but the problem with the golden generation was
Everyone
is
hates
that
each
everyone
other.
hated each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't play international football if you hate each other.
Exactly,
He's
exactly.
created a bond, a team spirit between these English
Exactly.
lads, which has come
Okay,
together.
okay, he's
Do
done a
you
very
not-
good job as a cheerleader.
But it's
if that's
no,
what you
no,
want
no,
me to
no.
say.
That's
How
more
can you
than-
say
Well,
man
it
management?
needs-
That's man management to a T,
I
and that
want-
is one of the most
I want-
vital
He's a very
aspects.
good
I want
man manager.
two characteristics in a manager.
Man management is number one for me.
Yeah, Ferguson was
Be a
bad
winner.
coach.
Being a winner.
Man
Ferguson was a
management.
terrible coach.
Being
Man
a winner
management.
and being tactically astute. They're the two
Man
prerequisites.
Ferguson was the best man manager in the history of football.
Yeah.
That's number one value.
Man management.
He couldn't.
Is
He
number
couldn't
one.
take a training session. It was Carlos Queiroz. It was
Yeah.
the other lad from Middlesbrough. What's his name?
Steve McLaren.
Yeah, Steve McLaren. So he couldn't
He's
take it.
still
He
working.
wasn't a good coach by any standards,
Yeah, but
Ferguson. But he was the best
I
man
mean,
manager the game's ever
I think
seen.
Alex Ferguson was definitely a good tactician. He definitely made
Yeah, fine,
substitutions
tactician.
that changed the game, and he was a winner.
But
Crucially,
man management is a
the
big
two
thing.
things. The two things that I'm putting highest: tactician. How are you tactically? And are you a winner? Do you get over the line? Do you find a way? because that's what football is a lot of the time. Sometimes you'll play really well and you'll win. Most of the time, it will be 50-50 and someone will find a way. And be the guy that finds a way. Jose Mourinho found a way every time.
But it
found
might take
a way.
a little bit longer. I mean, Joachim Low was in the Klinsmann.
Modric, that was insane.
Bruv, he's been there since 2016.
Guys,
Yeah, but
guys,
there's three international tournaments. Joachim Low was there for Klinsmann in 2006 as assistant coach. He'd seen failure even at home, like Germany were in the 2006 World Cup. It took him until 2014 to win anything. That's 8 years.
Do you think Didier Deschamps is an innate winner as a manager?
Yeah.
Or has he just had a really good squad?
I think he is a proven winner.
Deschamps was a
Deschamps.
European
I think
Cup
He's
winner.
also a proven winner as a player.
I know
like,
that
he's a
part.
winner. He's a winner.
I get that.
He's an innate, natural born winner. Whereas Gareth Southgate as a player as well, he's got
Aston
he's
Villa.
got a loser, mate.
Middlesbrough.
Captain Villa to a cup final defeat against Chelsea.
it's Middlesbrough though.
No, Villa.
Oh, it's Villa. Well, okay. If you're at Sunday League, who do you think wins? Like, if your team is actual shit, your team is shit. Okay.
Go on,
Who wins?
where's the point in
A team with a man manager who gets the team going, or a tactitional manager?
Probably
Man
at that
manager.
level, man manager.
At
Man
that
manager.
level, man
Man
manager.
manager. Man manager.
At that
Yeah.
level, yeah. But you're comparing this.
Football is the same at every level.
Yeah, I agree.
Football's the same.
At club
I
level,
think
you
it's
need a Guardiola because there's so much competition. Everyone's spending billions of quid at the top of the Premier League and European football. At international level, the manager of Portugal when they won in 2016, he was a man manager.
Ronaldo won
Yeah.
them again.
He put them out defensively astute, and they nicked a goal every now and then.
Yeah.
The Croatian manager is doing exactly the same.
No,
He's
but that's
putting
good management.
Modric in the best
you play
position.
the card you're dealt. That's good management.
Yeah.
So Croatia are very good at being a cohesive unit that don't concede goals.
So you play the
that
cards
are
you're
brilliant,
dealt.
That are brilliant.
The
at
cards he was
penalty
dealt in
shootouts.
2018 Southgate was 2 years of the worst result England had ever experienced at tournament
Yeah, I'm
football.
not judging. I'm not,
Iceland.
mate, in 2018, I'm
And then
saying
he has
did a
Ashley Young at left wing back, and he gets us a World Cup
Boogie,
semi-final. That is
in
impressive.
2018, I mean, more recently than 2018, you and I watched the Euros together.
Yeah,
I was backing Southgate passionately then.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
But things have changed. Since then, England
you-
have been relegated in the Nations League.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we've
But
lost.
do you
and
really
we've
value
lost-
it that much?
No, I don't value it at
fuck
all.
the Nations
really.
League,
But we
sorry,
got relegated. Like, relegated.
Yeah, no one gives
Yeah,
a shit. Yeah,
but-
yeah, relegated, yeah, and we almost beat France.
The
and
thing
we
is,
got
you say
quarter-final.
no one cares.
No
I
one
remember
cares.
no,
how
not
upset
necessarily
people
no
were
one
when we
cares. But
lost.
I don't think it should be
I don't
overvalued.
care, and I'm the voice
No,
of
I'm
the
not. I'm
nation.
not overvaluing it. I don't particularly care. But I still don't want England to get relegated.
Yeah, but now we get to play weaker
I'm
teams.
sure, I swear Spain and
So you feel
Portugal
better about
got
it.
relegated,
League.
right? Didn't they?
In a team
Yeah,
league.
big
I think the
nations get
relegation
relegated
thing's
from
a
that
little
thing.
bit,
Relegated.
mid-season when players are injured or coming.
Mate, what have we
through
got
club
relegated
football.
from?
Place with Wales.
Mate, tell me,
Yeah, go
what have we got relegated from?
The Nations League.
What's that?
I can't help you anymore. That's,
We got relegated
That's the end of my sentence.
We got relegated
I
from
think the
friendly
only thing about
matches.
Southgate is you got to value his positives because there's no one to replace him.
I
That's
agree.
the issue. There's a real dearth in the
Oh,
market.
Stop it, Messi.
You should have seen Luka Modric earlier. Too
I'd,
busy.
I'd get Jose Mourinho. I'd go FA.
I said that
give
earlier.
him a
I said
50 million
Mourinho.
pound
That's what-
package.
that's
literally
Mourinho as
what
well.
I
Don't
spoke
do it for
about.
too
I
cool.
said Mourinho.
My God,
Don't
if
be
we
copying
were a
mine.
German
Great
after
minds.
this, wow.
I would love.
Huh?
Yeah, Roma and Portugal.
Yeah, I
are
heard he's
doing
going to be managing both. I
simultaneously.
thought if you're managing both Portugal
He'd
and
be doing
Roma,
it
surely a
like,
bit
like Gus
busy.
Hiddink. Do you remember when Gus
Yeah.
Hiddink was Chelsea and Russia manager?
Yeah.
Surely a bit busy.
But they do it
Crazy.
on
I would
career
love-
mode, don't
I would
they?
love
They give you the-
Mourinho as
They give you
England.
the international job halfway
Also,
through the
I
season.
swear Mourinho would love it.
He would love it.
He would love it.
He
He's
would
Sir
love it.
Bobby Robson fan, and he worked with him and all that.
Mourinho would be class.
I would love Mourinho to get the England.
But
job.
would he just play 5 at the back?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Nah.
I wanted 5 at back the whole tournament. I think we'd have beaten France with 5 at back. I know it sounds ridiculous.
Really?
No,
because
because we
it's a
pocketed their
mindset
attackers.
thing. It's about being
Ah,
ugly.
But we
being
played
ugly.
4 at the back,
We played well
pocketed
against
their-
France with a back 4. I'm not trying to say we didn't.
We pocketed them.
We played well whole tournament with a
But
back
how-
4.
Need the
How-
attack.
But
how
it's a
do we
different
do it?
mentality.
We
The
got
reason
more-
we did well in the World Cup 2018 is because we were ugly.
We got
5
better
at the
attackers
back.
than defenders, so you need more attackers on the pitch.
I think. Do
Sunday
you
League.
know what? I don't think there is enough edge in the England team either. And you know when you're saying that it's a very happy environment and all that, all those things that I was saying was unquantifiable. Do you not think that we would be better off if there was a bit of venom? Like, did you see when Argentina beat the Dutch, and they were all like full of spite and anger?
Oh, we did that against Colombia then.
Yeah.
We did that
Yeah,
against Stones.
but
was doing
then-
that. Yeah.
But I don't think that there's enough edge in our squad now.
If what had happened to
I
us
want some
was the same
dirty
as,
challenges.
If what had happened to Argentina happened to us, I guarantee you Jack Grealish would be first to go like that.
Grealish probably, but he wouldn't be on the pitch.
But he would be.
I don't
because
think you
his
can
team-
be that dirty anymore. I think the game it's been ruled out the game. I've never seen such a soft World Cup. I
No,
think
but
some of the officiating
Argentina,
in this
mate,
tournament's terrible.
Anton Griezmann, like beautiful
You're
footballer,
right, you're right.
absolutely
Anton.
beautiful footballer. But Anton Griezmann was filth.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He was filth.
What about Anton Ferdinand?
Anton Ferdinand is a gentleman. Anton Ferdinand is a gentleman,
But
but he didn't
Antoine
play at the World Cup.
Ferdinand.
Pardon?
Don't worry about it.
I sometimes work with Anton. He gives me such insight into football. It's really interesting.
Well, give us. Go on.
Just like really small things. Like he told me once, right, when he was playing with his brother at centre half. So him and Rio set 2 centre halves, and he said Rio's going mental at him, like screaming Anton, swearing,
They played together. Oh,
going
QPR?
mental, right, going mad. And Anton sort of looked round. He's like, "What's all right, Rio?" And Rio's gone to him like that. Anton, 1 yard, 1 yard. And Anton went, all right, took a step like that, and Rio went perfect. You're like, that's how precise. Like the top tier.
Yeah, professional football.
Yeah.
Hang
It must
on,
have been hard being
are you-
Rio's brother.
That sounded exactly like the story that you said Jamel did to you in Glasgow. Is
Did
that
he
not
nick
the-
it?
Remember you said-
that's the story
remember you
you
s-
told about Jamel in Glasgow. Have you just
Yeah, he-
applied that to Anton Ferdinand?
Yeah,
No.
when
He's got caught up there.
When we was in
man.
Glasgow, Jamel said to you, 1 yard, 1 yard.
Yeah.
And you were like, wow, the level of this guy, man. He plays such high level. If you just said Anthony
He
Ferdinand
just
to
said
them-
can't remember who told me the
Ferdinand
story
brothers
now.
have done it instead. It was Jamel 1-5.
Oh yeah.
What is going on?
in his defence, he was at Rangers, he was playing at Ibrox. Yeah, they might have both said it,
Maybe they
though.
both said it. Who told me that?
It sounds very unlikely that both of them said it.
Yeah, no, they might have said it. The same story,
What?
yeah.
Who was it then?
Why are you asking Elliot off camera who said it?
I was listening to that like this. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was
classic
Jamel.
Haaland moment.
It was Jamel.
It doesn't sound like Rio and Anton.
What
Yeah,
did,
it
what did
was.
Anton tell you then?
I can't. Oh, mate, it's probably something Jamel told me. I can't remember that.
Got a bit hot in here, isn't it, Rory?
Yeah. It's probably a Jamel story.
Cashew goes,
I,
England.
maybe I never even met Anton.
To be fair, you played with a good centre-back at a professional stadium.
Yeah, it's true.
So there you go. England are too nice. No bookings this tournament, says Cashew.
No bookings.
That can't be right, can it? No.
I don't know.
We must have had a yellow. It's got to be one. I reckon we've had at least
No,
one.
we definitely got some. Somebody got booked in that. Played 5 games, right?
Yeah.
Didn't
Surely.
get-
We got booked, yeah.
Go on, Lee.
What,
For the
England
entire
didn't get one
tournament, we didn't
booking?
get one
Didn't
yellow.
Maguire get booked? Yes, chat says
Henderson
Maguire.
got booked.
We got it got booked.
We definitely got. Yeah.
Maguire got booked. I can just tell you. Got booked.
Who said that?
Classic Cash.
Oh, no, but okay.
Really? Yeah, that is a little bit.
No.
But apparently the Ferdinand brothers did say that story as well.
There we go. Who told you, Anton?
It's Anton Ferdinand in the chat.
Yeah,
ladies.
Rio's in the chat. Rio's in the chat. He goes,
No, it's the,
yeah, we have to know.
They told that story of Vibe with 5 a couple of months ago.
See?
Whose story is it? Is it Anton and Rio's or is it Rory and Jamel's?
I think they might have heard Rory say it on pitch side.
Do you reckon?
pawned
They
it
are
off as
coming
their
for us, you
pawned
know.
it off as their own story. No bookings till the France game.
Because
Cashew
he said
says.
it. Yeah, if that's a couple of months ago, Rory told it like an entire. Whenever
Yeah.
you did it in Scotland, so it must have been way before the Ferdinand brothers have nicked that. Mate.
'Cause I think-
Fuck those guys. That's our story.
No bookings.
Well, maybe that just means we're
We
really
were
good at
exceptional.
tackling.
We were exceptional. Highest scorers in the tournament.
Yeah.
Most clean sheets.
Absolutely.
Surely that's a positive. Highest, yeah.
But
Most
apparently
clean sheets,
Southgate
highest
can't
goals.
manage anything. Apparently.
Yeah.
But mate, we're
Most
playing
goals.
You've got to look at the
least
opposition.
fouls conceded.
Look at the opposition.
Great
Iran are a
tacklers,
top
great
20
goal
side
scorers.
in the world. They're top 20.
10 seconds ago, you
They're top
went.
20.
10 seconds
Iran.
ago, you literally went rankings and
Facts are
nonsense.
facts,
No, I didn't.
quantifiable.
You
Rory.
literally went those.
What?
Wait,
what,
you
what
can't
time?
deny it. It's
What
on.
time?
It's on camera.
What time?
Yeah,
5
but Rory,
minutes.
Do you
ago.
not? Do you
No.
not?
Quantifiable stats.
Do you not
Sky.
think
FIFA
that?
rank-
Makes it up as he goes
Do
along.
you not think that all like jokes aside, that USA and Wales aren't as easy games for England as they should
I think
be?
Wales-
Like, they're- that object. No, objectively
Not every
on
game's
paper,
gonna be
they
Portugal,
seem
France,
very
USA,
easy, but-
USA is a bit tricky. I agree. USA is a bit tricky,
You're not here
but
for
the
it.
Dutch
Sorry,
made
Cashew.
like
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Wales, England, under 21s would beat.
Yeah, you're right about that. They were shocking.
Yeah, but it's never a formality
Well, it
at
could
World
be
Cup,
worse.
though, is what I mean.
This guy
You
thought
still
England-
have to do the job, though, no?
This guy thought Wales was going to qualify over USA.
Yeah, I can't really. Yeah,
You
that's
really
poor,
think
innit?
that?
Yeah, I did. I
We
just
bet
thought
50,
they'd have.
I earned 50 quid off him about it.
I was.
Oh! Argentina!
Messi's not even out of
living off
touch.
the semi-final success they had,
I think they still are.
Yeah.
I don't know how Rob Page still got a job, to be honest. He was completely tactically
Do you
inept.
think Messi does bits in this game? He's moving a bit ropey today,
I
I
think
heard.
he
This is what
will.
he does,
Just,
though, isn't
just
it?
be, he basically
Cross
looks
it
completely. You know, when I was at that game, against Australia. I just watched him for a while. Just stopped looking at everybody else. Just watched him. He's like completely disinterested.
Yeah, and then he just switches it on.
Yeah, he's like completely not involved.
Yeah.
He's looking the other way. He's not
just
even
giving the ball away there.
He's not even an option.
Yeah,
And then he scored.
yeah.
What about the Scottish player playing next to him?
McAllister.
Callister.
Crazy story.
Yeah.
Cool for Brighton that they've
So
got
does he-
someone
Yeah.
that high up in the World Cup. You know,
Yeah, really cool.
he'll
And-
get a big move.
So does he?
He'll go to Chelsea in January.
Does he sound Argentinian or does he sound Scottish?
McAllister is a Scottish name.
He back.
Yeah, it's a Scottish
So
name.
he's-
but
he is
Argentinian.
I think he's as
Argentinian.
Argentinian
Spanish,
as
he's Spanish.
Yeah,
But his dad
'Cause
was
his dad played
pictured
with-
in Boca,
dad
Boca
played
Juniors
with
kit,
Maradona,
Ginger.
right?
yeah.
Don't know if he played
But
with.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure there's a photo of him with Maradona.
Really?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know
yeah.
what the story is exactly, but he's like his heritage is Scottish, right?
I'm guessing
With
Scottish.
the name. Like
Yeah,
that.
it is.
It's just so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting that. Imagine a Brighton player for playing for Argentina. Quite cool. No disrespect for Brighton. Look at Messi losing.
Oh.
Wash.
Out of filth
He's been
as well.
terrible.
Oh,
Kovacic!
Oh,
Left.
Left. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was the right ball.
Oh, filth.
Perisic
Yeah,
had more
Mate,
space
I'm
with
telling
that.
you, Croatia win this 2-1.
Who do you want to win?
6 Euros from Thaddy McKee.
Yeah, go on.
Would you lads rather have Elliot Crawford or Logan Paul as the New England manager? Right, fair enough.
I'll go Logan Paul. I
Logan
feel like he'd
Paul.
be a better man manager.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
And hasn't he won in WWE?
That means everything.
Yeah.
Who do I want to win tonight, Roy? I'm a bit caught in two minds because,
And he could give prime to the players.
Modric or Messi?
well, it's more like I want Croatia to win so I don't get stick.
Wait,
Why?
why? What's
Oh,
the
because the whole Messi Ronaldo thing. And
But
yeah.
I also want Messi to win because I feel like he deserves something like I feel like he deserves this for his legacy.
This is the one, right?
Do you know what I mean? For football.
We're not gonna get another.
explain
I want
that to me.
Argentina to win for football, but also Croatia have caused me a lot of heartache in the
If
past.
Messi could win as part of Croatia, I think that would be what Theo would
Why
do.
do
Yeah, I
you
don't
need
know
to
how to
explain the
decide.
stick part? What are you worried about?
I just think both.
Where does the stick come in for you, though? What
people
have you
think
said?
I just hate Messi, but I don't. I really admire him as a human, as a footballer, as one of the greatest of all time.
But why do people think you hate him then?
Because I just said
Because Irish.
Ronaldo's.
Oh, because you prefer Ronaldo.
Well, I just think. Well, I think Ronaldo hasn't helped himself over the past year, 6 months. But people, and that's changing people's perception on him. Whereas if you look at his stats, if you look at the player he was, he's still he's 37 years old now. He's a different player, and because
And he's
of
just generally not as good as Messi ever was, ever.
The Paul. It's not going to get there.
Oh.
So you okay?
Ronaldo was never. He's
I feel
never.
like Ronaldo has more to his game, or had more
Really?
to his game. Yeah, 100%.
Like what?
In what though? What can he do?
He's not even, his goal scoring record per game is not even as good, and Messi's 2 years younger,
I feel like he's just like
and he plays deeper
he's just done it
slash off
everywhere
the
he's
wing.
gone.
Shout out for
You know
the
what I
180
mean?
as well, Hector. Thank you.
I
so
suppose
much.
I actually just think they're just both just like the two best of all time. There's no comparability.
I think Messi's so good, he's on a whole different planet to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo's on a whole different planet to everyone else. Seriously,
I like that.
maybe they're just both on two planets.
Messi's the best
equally.
passer and dribbler in the history of football,
Yeah.
and Ronaldo's maybe the best goal scorer. That's about it.
I'll back it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm wearing an Argentina shirt.
But that's why-
Messi could control a game. He could be playing. He's 40 years old in this
I
Argentine
agree.
side. He could be playing base of midfield, controlling
Yeah, I
the game,
don't
not
not
even running with the
disagree
ball.
with
Messi's that
Ronaldo
good.
is-
Messi's that good, mate. If he was taught to play centre back, he could do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
He's-
agree.
he's
He'd be the best
most
left back on the pitch.
Most intelligent
But
footballer.
that's why I
of all
say
time.
they're the two of the greatest players of
Oh,
all time.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you lump
We'll
them in.
never-
It's frustrating. They're not two of. Messi's the best. Ronaldo's nowhere. In my opinion, nowhere near. Nowhere near.
Yeah,
I
and
think
in
Mar-
his opinion, it's different.
and,
Why are you
Mar-
putting
and
him
Maradona
there?
is behind Messi as well for me. But I think it's
He's
Maradona
done that and
Messi.
covered his entire face.
Yeah. And then what?
No
Keep
one has
going.
any-
Keep
no one has
going.
any
What's
perspective
next?
of that 'cause
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
going.
What's next then? What's
I'm
next?
just trying to visualize it.
You know
with
how
depth.
you know how people compare Pele and Maradona. Which one's better?
Mm.
I think in 50 years' time they go Messi and Ronaldo. They still won't be able to decide because
Yeah, I
there is
agree.
no way to decide it.
People will have their opinions. People will have their opinions.
That's all it is.
And also,
opinions.
people always create a different argument to suit their opinion.
Exactly that. But
Like-
really, you just have to just look at them both and go, "Wow, we are lucky to witness their entire
Yeah, I
careers."
agree. I agree with that. I
Is
agree.
Giroud in that conversation now?
Drew is a better footballer and has had a better career than Harry Kane.
Of course.
Is Giroud a better player than Harry Kane?
No. This is what we spoke about earlier, but sorry to people that you haven't.
Oh, what, have you
listened to
been
the
live
pod yet,
already?
but- No, the pod came out
Oh,
earlier
I see.
that we talked about. This
Sorry,
morning.
Hector James was 179.
I said that.
And did you say the 599? Oh yeah. Sorry.
You might be better at certain aspects of it. I don't think Harry Kane's better than Giroud at every aspect of being a striker.
Who's got more Puskas awards?
What's that? Oh, no, but if,
Okay, yeah, I can't argue it.
Does Harry Kane score the goal that Giroud scored against us? That header, it was a difficult header.
But
Came in deep.
it's an own goal. Why are people arguing this? It comes off
No, but it was
Maguire's
good header.
Going on target.
It was good
man.
header.
Going on target. Does Harry Kane
Was it-
score
no, was it
Giroud's scorpion kick?
Was it genuinely going on target though? Because
I thought he doesn't.
I don't think
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't think it was.
You know, Giroud helped Montpellier win their only league title in France. You know, Kane definitely
Giroud
doesn't do
is
that. He
France's
skies a
greatest
penalty and
striker of
bottles
all
it.
time.
I just can't believe. Like I've made
at
an
Modric. Look
impassioned
at him.
defence for Harry Kane a lot,
Look at Modric.
but it's getting to the stage now where the amount of defeats in massive games, the amount of times that he hasn't performed when it really matters.
Oh!
No,
He's
he
gone for
hasn't.
Chipperino.
No way.
Here's one for you lads.
Better career, but I don't
If him-
think he's a better player.
If Mbappe wins the World Cup for the second time, age 23,
Yeah, that's a bit of a joke, isn't it?
It's a joke.
is he top 5 of all time by the end of his career?
Well,
If he continues the goal
that's
scoring record.
extrapolation. Though,
There's
isn't it? How do
one
you-
thing that has to happen, I think. Okay, well, maybe it doesn't have to happen, but let's
If
see
he
Liverpool.
continues on his projected trajectory,
Does he need to leave Paris Saint-Germain?
yes,
to
which
be
he
the
will.
best?
Which he will.
Do you
Where
think
does he
will?
need to go?
He'll go
Real
Real Madrid.
Okay.
He can only go Real Madrid. There is no
I
other
think
option
you're
for
right. I
Mbappe.
think you're right. Yeah.
There's no other
Maybe
option.
Chelsea.
Not Premier League
Chelsea an
football.
option?
Oh! Argentina!
Alvarez, pen,
a pen, right?
surely.
Penalty, Messi.
Messi.
Wait, why?
That's a Messi
Yeah.
pen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, that's a yellow card to the keeper.
penalty.
Yeah.
Lovren.
Love him. Messi.
Julian Alvarez.
Messi scores this.
I got to be honest.
Oh
I
my
thought-
god, do you know what would be really, really, really funny? He
Missing
just
it.
skies it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it a red card? Oh my god! Is it a red card?
Oh my
No,
God.
they're just arguing about it.
Oh, he's got
He's been
done it.
kicked in the balls.
He's gone testicles.
Good keeper.
Yeah.
Good keeper.
To be honest, I thought Alvarez was going to score that. I'm not going to lie. They both got a yellow.
Kovacic got a yellow. I'm
What?
surprised
Fine
there.
with the ref.
Is that for
dissent.
protesting? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great ball. The Vardy was so
Could
far
take a touch, couldn't he?
Oh, he got caught in no man's land.
Look,
didn't
one
he?
there, take a touch there.
It's tough, you know.
Definitely a foul.
Yeah. Fair enough.
The thing is, he wasn't going to get it, was he?
No.
Like, it's definitely a foul. I'm not suggesting
Yeah.
he wasn't, but if the keeper could somehow not have fouled him, he wasn't going to.
Yeah, I agree. Defender gets there.
Yeah.
Imagine he saves the pen.
Mate, I've seen Messi
has
miss a
already
penalty.
saved a few.
I've seen Messi miss a penalty
Yeah.
at this World Cup as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does Messi?
That's a flaw
Will
in his
Messi-
game. That's the only flaw in his game.
He
He's
does
not
miss a lot of
particularly good at
penalties.
penalties.
That's how good he is.
No, he does.
Yes,
his
penalties
But
are
how
bad.
good he is, his
Yeah,
pens
yeah.
are
Does
bad.
Messi hit this, or does he do what he's done this World Cup and does the whole looking
Dink.
thing?
This is down the middle.
You can't do a dink again.
Down the middle.
Do you think?
Semi-final, man. Down the middle.
Top
But if
right
the
corner.
keeper stays,
Keeper's going to want to
If
be
I
a
was
hero.
this keeper,
But
I would
look
stand.
Sorry.
stand
Look at those
still.
pass. Did you see the penalty stats? All apart from ones he missed, every single one side netting.
Yeah.
I think he goes straight down the middle here.
Me too.
I think
In
so.
a
Down the
semi-final,
middle.
this keeper wants to be a
Oh,
hero.
he's got
surely.
spit all over himself.
It's the
down the
it's
middle,
the
but
least-
keeper stays down the middle and saves
the
it.
least
No,
important thing.
no.
These are the moments that make the greatest the great. Ah, what Martinez?
He's
mate,
also-
Do you know what I didn't know about Emi Martinez?
he's just a legend.
Arsenal fans hate him.
No, I love
They
him.
do.
Oh, here
Yeah,
you go,
mostly.
Messi.
Oh, maybe no need to
Told
go
you
down the
to
middle when
score
you
it.
put it top bins. What the fuck?
I told you top right. I said top right. I knew it.
Messi!
Mate, that was
Yes, come
Pessi masterclass. Mate, that is so far bins, it's a joke.
Okay, so
How do you have...
that's the kind of penalty that you should expect from him every time, though, right? Because of how good he is.
Mate, the cojones on that man.
That's ridiculous.
Do you know how hard it is to put a top bin penalty, let alone in a World Cup
He's
semi-final?
2 away from Pele's record now.
for goal
Do you
contribution.
Goal
know?
contributions in
Were
the
you
World
at all
Cups.
disappointed that this
Oh,
game
look at
didn't
this.
end up being Brazil versus Argentina?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
But Croatia earned their right to.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
that's
Oh,
so-
what a pen!
Braved as well to do
But
that.
it's so brave because he
top right,
hasn't.
top right, top
You're not
net.
so brave about that. He hasn't passed that in the top.
No,
corner.
he's
laced
lofted it. Yeah.
Oh, look at those boots with that ball. Sex.
Oh, mate.
That's actually
That's
sex.
unsavable, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Like
is.
2 goals.
One of the best penalties I've seen in a long time.
Roof of the net.
He is a joy to watch, isn't he?
Messi. Yeah, he's a very likable character.
Yeah.
And even when he's being snide, like, did you see him having that argument with Weghorst? I enjoyed that. Like, I like
Do you
seeing
know what
that.
is irritating about that? It's
Yeah.
like when.
Winner's mentality, right?
No, I like it
Yeah.
as well. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But you know when I told you about how he walked down the tunnel after the PSG UVA game, didn't shake anyone's hand, didn't say thank you to the Charlotte supporters, just walked down the tunnel. I'm not saying this, I'm not whatever. I'm just saying if Ronaldo does all that stuff and he does the Weghorst stuff, different agenda, different headlines.
Yeah, because he's not likable, but you've got to ask why.
Do you think he's building a villain arc?
On purpose.
He's a top heel, mate.
No, I don't think on
Straight to
purpose. I don't think he
WWE.
realises he knows what he's doing right now. I think he's still struggling to come to the terms that he's not the player that he is.
Well, he's approaching a midlife crisis.
Yeah, that's what I think. I fully agree.
Yeah,
I fully agree. I think
Unfortunately.
he is. He's having a midlife crisis right now.
And some people handle it better than others.
Do you think that in 2023 there is any sort of redemption arc for Ronaldo?
The redemption
not
arc
if he-
starts as soon as he retires. It's like
Yes.
it's like when Wenger left Arsenal. Before Wenger left Arsenal, people hated him. I loved him. People were like, as soon as he left, we love you, Arsenal.
Does Cristiano Ronaldo ever play a meaningful game of football again?
Not if he goes Saudi.
You know what I mean by meaningful, right?
Yeah, no.
I'm talking a proper,
No.
where does he go?
An FA Cup final or in Italy
even
or
an
Spain.
even an FA Cup, like that would be a meaningful game of football. Even an FA Cup.
I
third
think
round
if he
game.
goes to Saudi Arabia, he'll leave within a year and he'll go to Italy. He'll do a stint in
this
Italy,
is the
stint
thing.
in
He
Spain.
could still do.
He'll play till he's 45.
Did he say he
Yeah,
came
if it
out and
means
said he
legacy,
could still be
right?
valuable for the Euro 2026 for Portugal?
Well,
No.
I think it's done now internationally.
I think that he could be a hero somewhere like Galatasaray, Lazio.
Yeah. Look at
Seville.
Zlatan.
Go and
Yeah.
play at a club, but I don't think that he would allow himself to be at a club like that. I don't think that he can be happy.
You know he joined Napoli, didn't he? He wanted to join Napoli in the summer. That
did he
didn't happen.
actually?
Yeah, and Atletico Madrid. I could see him at a Roma. Imagine him at a Roma under Mourinho.
Under Jose.
Do you know what I mean, though? Seriously, in a year, 18 months' time.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's the end of the story.
Is there VAR happening right now?
For what?
The penalty?
No. Why?
Are you sure?
It's
Yes.
1-0 for you.
Yeah, but are they checking the goalie off his line or something?
Mate, you're watching the game here. Look at the telly.
They're just behind.
You can't go back 20 minutes.
They're just behind, mate.
That's
You've
20
got
minutes
to
ago.
remember this is live TV. the betting, the betting's usually behind anyway. Don't worry. That bet will come through. Messi scoring. It literally happened.
Did you put bet on that Messi's going to score?
Easy money though, isn't it?
Who do you believe the final will be between?
Morocco and Argentina.
What? That was my final. You had a different one. You said France Croatia. You literally you said on the pod today. You and Specs
You've
were like-
literally gone the opposite.
Because Specs said Croatia would win, and you said France would win. And I
Do you
went,
know what-
right.
You've got all bases covered.
It's so boring, but it's just obviously going to be France-Argentina.
Do you think? I think Morocco, Argentina.
Do you actually think Morocco
Yeah,
can
I
do
I
it?
hope it's not Morocco, with all due respect.
Why?
'Cause it makes up for
What a
terrible.
Do you know what I
Story.
think? Do you know what-
Croatia-France was a terrible World Cup final.
You
It
know
was
what I
terrible.
think's
You
gonna
want two
happen?
sides going at it.
I would
4-2,
love.
wasn't it?
I would love to see Morocco in the final.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'd
terrible
love it. And
final.
I think
Croatia got smashed.
they've played really well and they've got a really good side. But I think it's literally going to be 4-0 France.
What against?
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and they got injuries. The centre back got injured last game.
I think.
Yeah,
people-
and
Yeah,
the captain,
hamstring, right?
Sace, right?
Saiss, Wolves centre half.
I've actually met more of the Moroccan team than I have the England squad.
Why have you met
Why?
so many of them?
I met Hakimi when he was at Dortmund. I met Roman Saiss at that Premier Miss Marvel. Do you remember, El?
Oh, I remember you sent that photo in the chat.
That
And
was Romain
I
Saiss.
was too late.
Miss
Yeah.
who? What was that? Sorry.
Miss
Saiss.
Marvel.
Oh,
Miss
Argentina on the
Marvel. I thought it
counter
said Miss
attack.
Marple.
No,
Julian
no,
Alvarez.
Whoa.
Julian Alvarez.
He's a big fan.
Whoa.
Alvarez.
Oh, he's been too greedy.
Oh
my God.
Julian! Come on!
What a good goal.
There it is!
Love
You make-
Alvarez.
you know what?
Kept
You
fighting
make
and fighting
you
and
make your
fighting.
own luck.
Kept fighting.
They're going
Big up,
nuts.
Julian.
Wow.
King Julian.
Wow.
Yeah.
He
You got lucky at the end. You got lucky at the
That
end.
was the
didn't you?
most
Considering-
FIFA mechanics I think I've ever seen.
Considering that we talk about the defence of the
International football, man.
Croatians, like they
Fucking
didn't really,
hell.
they didn't really try and stop him.
That's straight out of Ultimate Team, that man. When you keep running at someone and can't defend it, keep kicking it back to you.
You know what? You make your own luck, right? You make your own luck.
I'm so gassed for him. He's such a likeable
How
kid
old
as
is
well.
he?
22.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Where did you sign him from?
River Plate.
So he's the same age as Kylian Mbappe.
Younger.
He's more likable as well.
I like Mbappe though.
Look, make your own luck. I love Mbappe. He's my mate.
He's made a real
Two-
pig. He made a real pig's ear of that.
That's two bad challenges.
funny.
So bad.
It's just
Clear that.
He
touching
made,
it.
he made
Stop
such a
to him.
pig's ear of that. I love it. There's no such thing as a bad goal. That is amazing.
Sunday League.
That's the kind of goal I
funny though,
score.
man.
Yeah.
Kind of goal I score. That just bobble it in somehow.
Oh, you need to stay like that now.
Yeah, I don't think it will though, will it?
Yeah.
Why have you had a bet on 2-0?
I did 2-0 Argentina, yeah. Cover all bases, mate.
Kid's really good, man.
Di Maria's not even starting.
No.
That's a
But
nice
that's
little
because they're
sub.
playing narrow, right? They're
Yeah,
playing
yeah. But he
4-3-1-2.
came on and changed the game last game
Yeah,
as
he's a
well.
good player still, man.
Is he?
Yeah.
But he's good for the
But against France, what's the score against France?
Di Maria's
Argentina,
a-
France. I mean, that could be
Di
3-4
Maria's
0
another
France.
winner, right? Di Maria's another player that if you want to
Winner.
try and win a game, he can
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a special player.
do it.
Winner.
Man United tried to ruin him, but
Yeah. They did, you know. What a weird signing. that
He's
was in the end.
he's really loved by the Argentina fans.
Is he?
Do you know who else they love? They call him Sexo because he plays football in a sexy way. You know that Enzo Fernandez?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They love him.
Yeah.
When he got subbed, they're all going, Sexo,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they love him.
It was a quality
oh,
goal. against
look at that! Look at Messi.
He'll turn it
Oh.
on now, won't he?
Is this? If it stays 2-0 at half time, does the game
What a
finish?
ball! Hey!
Do you reckon if it's 2-0 at half time, does it stay 2-0 for the rest of the game, or is
No.
it 4-0?
I think it could easily stay 2-0.
And you know how the first time we played it was
Overlap.
0-0.
Could be free here.
Handball.
He's asking for it, look.
Who does the Paul play for?
Sean DePaul.
Madrid. That's
Sean the ball.
Atletico Madrid.
Sean the ball.
Can't call them Madrid. That's actually poor from me. Sorry.
Atletico.
Yeah.
They're going to come for you now. That's handball.
Mate.
Edges it out,
Mate.
you know. That's close.
Yeah, but he
like
leans his
That's
body
modern
in.
football, Lewis.
Guys,
That's modern football.
Argentina and Messi's going to win a World Cup.
There's a long way to go.
I think France
There's a
smashed
really
these
long way.
4-0.
I think France
I
beat
think France on a whole different level.
them. If France get there, France beat them.
I think we would have beaten Argentina massively as well.
Yeah,
They,
I
they,
know
were
that
the,
sounds
they were the
ridiculous.
one team that I think we
But
could have
it
beaten.
is
as well
weird
as
how
well.
the stars are aligning.
do you know what? I'd have been more nervous about going into a final against Croatia than Argentina if we'd have got to the
Yeah,
final.
I weirdly agree. Yeah.
History, them setting up as just a solid defensive side.
Well, we have
England
history
aren't
against
really good
Argentina
against
as well.
breaking
Yeah.
down
Against
teams.
Argentina.
Lionel.
Couldn't even do it.
Do you know what I played in Qatar?
What?
Tech ball.
Oh,
the ping pong.
Oh, what a goal!
Oh,
Oh, it's off the post!
Is that a save?
What's that? That's an unbelievable save.
What the fuck?
Alvarez again. That is an
that a save?
unbelievable save.
Oh, what a save!
The defender does really well to not knock that in own goal. Look.
Oh!
I'm not sure he knew.
No, he didn't do very well at all. It just didn't go in. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What a save.
Oh, do you reckon I cash out this 2-0 Argentina? Yeah. I could win £3.
Yeah, but it's profit.
I put a fiver. That's profit. That's
Yeah,
profit.
£3 profit, mate. You made 60% back.
I put a fiver on.
What's the total? 40 quid.
We made
Oh,
eight-
let it
we
run
made
for it.
8
Let it-
quid.
'cause then when it
£8.
goes to- when it-
£3.
Eight-
And what
eight
will
quid
you
total.
win if it goes?
If it goes to 2-0,
40.
Yeah, sit tight.
if it goes to 2-0,
You don't
at
need 8 quid,
half-time,
do you?
There's
it'll
no
go up
point
to
in
like
winning
10,
3 quid,
15.
is
But I
there?
also put 20.
Well, unless
There's literally no point in you
Get
winning
this one.
3
I put
quid.
£20 on Argentina winner of the tie. Messi to score assist over 1.5 goals.
you can't buy nothing these days for 3 quid. Do you know what I mean? Cost of living crisis and all that.
Yeah, there's literally no point in you winning 3 quid. You can't even get a coffee.
Do you ever notice in London you spend 10 quid? Everything's like 10 quid
Yeah.
minimum.
Mate,
Yeah.
every
Do you know what
time
I
I
mean?
leave my
2
house,
tube journeys
every
or
time I
whatever,
leave
it's
my house,
like
you get on a
12
tube, you
quid.
buy a newspaper, you buy a coffee.
You'll buy what?
What?
A what?
What did I say?
What
A
do you-
what did you buy?
If you leave your house now, no matter what, you find there's
But
a
what are you
score,
buying?
20 quid.
Yeah,
What
say
are you
that again,
buying?
So
say it
you,
again.
you,
Say
you,
that
you're on
again.
the
List
tube, you
again.
buy a newspaper, you buy a coffee,
A
and
what?
you've done £20.
You know it's called the internet.
What the fuck
You know
is a
newspapers
newspaper?
are free on your phone.
What's the news?
Wait, why is
You know
that?
you can get the metro for free on
You
your
buy a
phone.
newspaper
You
to read on the
spend,
train.
you spend money on paper,
I buy a newspaper, yeah.
but you have a phone.
Yeah, but I'll read
Which-
the newspaper.
But
I've,
you
I've
can
got
read the newspaper
paper?
on your phone and not kill the trees.
Which paper? What,
Mate, they're all made ethically now.
what paper is it?
Depends on what
What
day of the
page
week
is
it
it?
is.
What day is it
Depends
then?
on what day
Not
it is.
the page.
not
Probably the
Sunday.
Times.
Ah, it's shock.
Probably the Times.
You buy, you
Times is quite
actively
Were you
buy.
going to say that? Were you going to say that to any?
Yeah, no matter what I said there, you were gonna go, oh, what a shock.
I thought you were gonna
It's
say-
a Guardian
I
video.
actually thought you were
It's
gonna say
a-
the Independent.
It's a bit
I thought you were
rich
saying
tea,
Independent.
innit?
No, I wouldn't
The
be that
Times is a
rag.
bit boring, isn't it? It's a bit
That
dry.
rag.
Wait,
Bit
I actually cannot go-
characterless, isn't it? The
How much is
Times.
the newspaper?
What's going on here? I don't know what's going on.
It's a waste of trees.
What are you up to?
It's like magazines. Like,
Yeah,
who's
honestly,
buying a
on a real,
magazine?
how much actually is a newspaper now?
I buy a magazine.
Why would
2
you
quid
buy?
for
a
a
My,
couple
my
quid,
kid
yeah.
loves a magazine.
But what is a magazine?
like
She
a
gets
shit
a little
newspaper.
toy in there. Don't you? Do you buy 442 magazine every month?
Used to, as
No,
a kid, yeah.
I used to get
Are
the
you
Match magazine.
mental?
You still buy one?
I get it delivered. It's the highlight of my month.
Panini stickers attached
It's
to
the
it.
highlight. The highlight of my
Match
month.
Today magazine.
The highlight of my month is when 442 drops through my door. It
No
makes me so
way.
happy because that day when I get on the train, I think I don't need to buy a newspaper. and I just read about Roberto Baggio in 1990.
Oh, who do you
Or
read
whatever
about?
feature
Who do
they're
you read
doing.
about?
Yes!
Oh!
Love that! Love that! Where'd you get that?
Just out of my closet, mate.
CFS, mate.
I love that.
Tell you this one. Every year, as a kid, my favourite present to ever receive was the match annual. You remember the match annual?
Yeah. So if you have the love for that,
I was 8.
genuinely, why don't you still get 442 delivered?
Why would I?
Do you get it?
No.
2022.
No.
Do you? Does anybody get 442
No,
delivered?
you-
2023 in 2
Are
weeks.
you idiots?
But you could go on 442 Instagram and see what they're doing.
For free.
Hey, don't you like the tangible feel and the beautiful, like, tactile experience?
I do, but then
of-
it goes to waste.
Yeah, and then
Once
what
it-
you
once
gonna
it's
do?
done,
What
it's a waste.
What, do
are
you
you
keep
gonna
it in
do?
your
Do you
house?
recycle it?
No, I will
put it in?
let somebody else read it.
Who?
Who reads
Delivers
it?
it next door.
Whoever
Who
wants to
reads it?
fucking read it.
You've got a cupboard.
He's a homeless guy burning it for warmth.
You've got a cupboard that just stacked full of 442.
I've got a lot of 442s in my house.
So recycle them.
I recycle. Mate, my missus takes all that stuff very seriously. We,
Why
we,
don't
put,
you?
we put different colour bottles in different colour places in the house, mate. We're on it. But
yet
going
you're
back to
still
the important
buying-
point here, you need to get.
You're buying.
Do you know what I'm going to bring
killed
when I
trees,
next see
paper.
you? Do you know what I'm going to bring for this office? And I want it to live here for one whole episode of Pitchside. I'm going to bring you a 442 magazine, and I will let you peruse it.
What does peruse mean?
Have a look.
Scan.
Yeah.
And I guarantee that at the end of that, you'll go, I'm getting this delivered. This will
I won't,
enlighten
Can't
me.
get every.
Because
what?
I tell you what.
Once a month, it drops through your
What is it,
door.
12
You
quid a
hear
month?
it because it's loud. Once a month, it goes bang through the door, and you're just like, yes, it's here.
I don't even have a fucking post.
I don't
It's
know.
like
I have a
Christmas.
letterbox. I mean,
It's
it's
like-
like
Get nicked
it's
in
like
London.
Christmas
Get nicked in London.
pick it up from
Hey,
the
I've had,
concierge.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
3 items.
Concierge! Wow!
I've had 3 items nicked.
Yeah, that is very. You shouldn't have said that, really. I mean, that's not normal. I mean,
Most
fair
people-
play to you. You've been
concierge.
successful. But,
Most people in a
that's
flat in
Fucking
London
Tory.
have- most people in a flat in London have a concierge.
No, they don't.
Mate,
I've had-
you
No, they
had a problem about me reading the Times. He's got a concierge.
Yeah, yeah. But most people in
So
London do
don't
not have a
miss the
concierge.
delivery.
Most people in London do not have a concierge.
No,
got
they
a
don't.
concierge.
How dare you have
What a
concierge?
hero.
But I think it's great you have one because it's security and stuff.
I-
I get
Yeah,
that,
mate.
Yeah.
I don't miss a delivery. They do.
I've had 3 items got nicked from Amazon this week.
Wow. Well, I'm going to be bringing you a gift.
Expensive items.
Nick from Amazon. What do you mean?
The courier took them, I think.
Really?
Well, think about it. It says delivered, handed to resident.
Someone's had it
yeah,
away. Tea leaves.
R.I.P.
Not good.
I will hunt you down.
It's not quite Liam Neeson.
But
is
luckily, Amazon understands that a lot of deliveries go missing
And
over
they send you it
Christmas,
again.
and they send you it again,
That's nice.
and then that will get stolen, and then you're just in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
never-ending cycle
yeah.
with Amazon, and Amazon think you're being fraudulent. I said no, it's not shown
I am-
up.
yeah.
That's why I'm asking for my parcel.
Oh my god,
Corner,
that's
right?
terrible.
That's
No, that's goal kick.
Did he spin that out of play?
That's just terrible. Everyone banged on about him for Spurs.
Tottenham,
He's been
innit?
shocking.
Good for Croatia though.
I
He's
can't
been
believe
okay.
the defending on that. You know, if that was England
glad
players
they're getting
defending
knocked
there,
out.
we'd be going mental.
That's Sunday League.
We'd
I'm
be
so
going
glad they're getting
mental.
smashed out.
I really want that
can't stand them.
semi-final ball.
It is very,
How do
very
you get
nice.
hold of a
It's called the
semi-final?
dream, apparently.
The dream. Oh, wait, that song kept playing.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
Now, there's a player. There's a
I'm
player.
surprised.
He's watching Messi, isn't he?
He ranks very highly in my all-time pantheon of greats.
He was the
Who
first ever
is it-
assist. Sorry.
What? I missed that. What was it?
Don't worry, you ruined it. I was going to give him a
we've got the
quiz.
same
I was going to give
thing.
him a quiz.
Come on, let's hear it.
Again.
Who assisted Messi's first ever professional goal?
Ronaldinho.
Great
yeah.
knowledge. You get that from 442?
Ronaldinho is what football's about.
Yes.
The enjoyment
But
of the
this-
sport.
That's why, for me, like, you know, when you two were having your debate regarding Ronaldo and Messi, for me, I'll always say Ronaldinho, because not necessarily because I think he's better, because I don't actually.
I
But
But I like the
posters
emotion of it.
Absolutely.
I had look at this.
The glory
art,
and the
man.
Look,
emotion.
you will love this. So I had posters of
Oh,
Ronaldinho
Messi.
on my wall.
Did you? Let's have a
Do
look.
you not think?
He still got it.
How's
How's
he
he
get the
still
ball?
got the fucking ball,
It's
man?
stupid. He shouldn't be.
Won a free kick.
Wow.
foul? Do you not think Ronaldo has inspired more players though?
Which one?
To what? Be melt.
CR7?
Giant
Be
melt.
melt.
To go on Piers Morgan and
melt.
Christ.
Go like this.
To be melt.
Fucking hell.
Seriously.
Look at this. You're like this. You're like this. So I had posters
Look at
of
this.
Ronaldinho growing up.
Look at this. Oh, not that bit.
Uses his body
In
very
year
well.
4, I drew my idol.
It's a very good drawing.
For someone in year 4, you're getting ready to get.
It is a very good drawing.
What did you say? 4 years ago.
Did you say who
No,
is it?
no.
Yeah, it's a really good drawing. Who is it?
Year 4. It's half time. It's 0-0. That's a fucking good drawing.
No, it's a good drawing, but who is it meant to? I mean, I like it, but who is it?
This is Ronaldinho by Theo,
Yeah, if
Brazil.
you hadn't
home
said
team.
that, I wouldn't have known. Yeah.
I did
Just in
say
case,
that. Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
But that's a really good drawing of Brazil.
It says
home team.
Ronaldinho by Theo.
You know how good it is? That's 2004. I drew that in 2004.
Wowzers.
You,
Do you reckon I could sell that? Do you reckon that's art?
wait,
So-
what do you
so-
mean? When's year 4?
One of your
for
subs
you?
would buy that for £5.
Hang
Wait,
on,
no,
what?
that don't make sense.
That can't be right, can it?
No. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, I was 8, year 4. You're 8 in year 4.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
because
think
in
you
my
are.
year, no, it
Yeah.
is true because I was so lucky. So my year, 2004 started year 4. 2005 started year 5.
Yeah,
2010
same. How old are
started
you?
year 10. 26.
Yeah, I'm 20.
No,
I'm
6.
27. Yeah,
Ooh.
getting old now.
Shit, I'm 27.
It's tough.
Oh, that's horrific.
No, you're not.
No, in 3 months.
Oh, right, yeah. That's not how age works. I'm fucking 27. Not yet.
Nearly. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's not a good number.
Oi, Angel with another $5. Thank you. Who would you choose to run 3 back-to-back marathons? Would you choose Modric or Kante? Chances you name your kid Leo.
just a bunch of football trophies as a kid.
Fantastic. Kante, I reckon. I'd sooner, yeah. Oh, there's quite a few. Yeah.
Right,
Half-time 2,
get
yeah.
over it. Right, I'm going to get some water. You lot just made me feel really stupid about myself. And then it's the half-time quiz.
Oh yeah. You got a half
Can
time.
you use the cold tap, please? Thank you.
You doing another? You doing another thing like earlier or not? No.
Oh, I enjoyed
Fucking
that.
hell, man, that was good.
What thing was that?
Prep. So you did the game where I'll do an example.
We can do it tomorrow.
Do an
Okay.
example. Okay, fine. We'll do it.
You're back tomorrow. aren't
Yes.
you?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
I'll give you an example. Well, what it is if you want.
So it's like, okay, you have to name the nation.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Name
like
the
that.
nation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm going to give you a player, position, and club, and you have to name that nation.
Okay.
From a few clues.
Centre back, Arsenal. Centre midfield, Dortmund. Left back, United.
England.
Yeah.
Woo!
Do you see that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was referring to Ben White, Bellingham, Luke Shaw.
Do one tomorrow.
Quite good, isn't it? Where's Roy? I'll do this half-time quiz, mate. Should we just start with that? No, let's not start with that. Let's not start with that. Should we start with that? You know what, actually? While people are watching, if you're not subscribed, make
Oh,
sure you
yeah.
subscribe because we are so close to 150,000 subscribers. It is a joke.
Shall I do? Can I do one?
Go on then.
Yeah. All right. Centre mid, Fiorentina. Striker, Sevilla. Goalkeeper, Sevilla.
They're all current players.
Yeah.
Morocco.
Yes! Woo! I didn't want to say right back PSG because
I packed Bonu earlier. That's why I know.
Did you?
Yeah, Bonu. It's quite good. Oh, people got Morocco in the chat.
Hey, go on, boys.
People only come for the halftime quiz. Well, that's sad. No, you stay for the game though. 2-0 Argentina. Do you reckon I cash it out?
No, keep it on.
It's not
Must
going to stay.
keep it,
It's not
yeah.
staying 2-0.
I think
though.
you could. Croatia looked
I know,
a
but
bit
you can
flat.
run it on the 60th minute and get a bit more.
Or lose it immediately when Croatia get 2-1.
Yeah.
Take the money, man. You've got another bet going.
I have, and I've won that one as well.
There you go. See?
I'm up.
Right, we'll split into teams again.
2v2.
Theo, Reeve, Rory.
We're doing pitch side versus
Not pitch side.
not pitch side.
Anti-pitch side.
Oh.
So, well, we may as well do the buzzers now. So, Theo,
So our buzzers are going Messi hat trick. Someone says our buzzers are going to be. Whee!
Yeah, two more goal contributions for Lionel.
Lionel,
Yeah.
classic Lionel.
And he is
Lionel Petty.
all-time goal contributing leader in World Cups alongside
Wow.
Mr. Pele.
All right, and Rory will come up with your noise.
I want to go Roy's and nonce for our buzzer.
Fair enough.
Is that right?
He wasn't even here to say it. He was reading 4-4-2 in the toilet.
You got to shout Roy's and nonce if you want to buzz in for the answer.
What's wrong with you? grow up, imbecile.
Grow up.
Oh, grow up.
Grow up when I get my magazine delivered every month.
Match the Day magazine.
quiz, yeah?
Doing
Yeah,
half
it's just
time
a quiz.
quiz. 2v2.
Yeah,
Your buzzer
but
noise
What's
is.
the buzzing for Rory?
I'm just going to
Rory's a
buzz
nonce,
because I'm a
mate.
normal person. Buzz.
Okay, ours
Rory's a
is.
nonce.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not. It's how weird the lads.
If you get the wrong answer, you have to wait for the other team to guess before you can buzz.
Okay, but I have.
Me and you.
Yeah.
You also have to wait for me to read the question.
Oh, we won the last one 5-0. Tom and I. Yeah. No, we won 10-0.
That one.
Wait,
so it's
me
no,
and
we,
you.
no,
Was
we
that
got the
the
5
England
point.
game?
No, we got the 5
Embarrass.
point.
You and Cal
No,
lost
Tom and I won 10-0.
It was 5-0. It's 5-0.
No,
it was
they
4-0.
cheated. We honestly,
it was
10-0. It
4-0.
was 10-0.
But 4-0 going into the 5th question, which was worth 5 points. 5-all.
And we won it at the end, didn't we?
So it's me and you versus each other. Right, we've got to win.
Anyways.
Easy.
Question number 1 is
Oh.
the Netherlands have reached at least the quarter-final in 4 of their past 5 appearances at the World Cup, falling only in 2006 in this run. Who did they lose to in 2006?
In Germany.
Roy's and Aunts, Portugal.
Oh, I was going to say.
No, that was
no.
England. It's us. I think it's.
Mate, confer with me, dickhead. Well done.
Give us a sec, dickhead. I got it bang on your dick.
I thought it was. Damn it.
That was the
That
sending
was
off
my
game.
instant.
That's 17 yellow
I
cards.
should just
on
gone with my gut.
Was
man, I'm
it?
sorry.
Correct answer is Portugal.
Fair with me, you.
Oh, they
Oh,
You're
you.
such a.
They
You're
don't
such
even
a
know
you're a
it.
disgrace,
Chat
mate.
don't know it. Someone said Argentina. What's Peter Walter doing? They're talking about the first
Such-
penalty.
Focus.
All right, question number 2. This is only the second time Australia have reached the knockout stage of the World Cup. Who knocked them out at the last 16 stage in 2006?
Roy's and Aunts. Italy.
Yes.
What the fuck, man?
He's an
Some
encyclopedia.
football knowledge, lads. Okay.
He's an encyclopedia.
You just live in 2006. Is that the most recent edition
Totty
of 442?
penalty.
Is this quiz all in 2006 or something?
No, this one isn't.
Question number 3. Cody Gakpo put Netherlands 1-0 ahead, 1-0 up, in all 3 of their group games at this World Cup. Wow. Who was the last player to score the opening goal in 4 separate matches at a single game in 2010 World Cup?
Rory's I'm going to go Diego Forlan.
That's what I was going to say. Correct.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Fucking idiot.
I wouldn't.
No. Okay.
I've got a name if they
No,
get
it's
it.
ours. It's ours.
David Villa.
Oh, that was the name. Fuck! No, that was what I was going to
Confer
say.
with me, man. I would have said David Villa straight
Oh
up.
my god, that's so frustrating. We had it if they said Torres as well. Shit.
Why don't Rory read the question out so he doesn't cheat?
Can I cheat? Can I cheat?
Who was the all right? Question 4. Who was the 2006 World Cup Young Player of the Year?
Beep, beep,
Roy's
beep,
and
beep,
Aunts.
beep. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Could well be.
No.
Fuck.
Lionel Messi.
No.
Oh,
Oh, I think. Okay.
Oh, it's not though, is it? It's open floor.
Italy won the World Cup.
Yeah,
So think of an Italian player.
but it must have
I might be wrong.
a young player.
Italy won the World Cup, so it must be Italy.
Doesn't always have to be that though.
Oh,
Young
sure.
player.
Surely it must be an Italian. Who's Italian that was young then?
Yeah. Okay.
What have you
Did
found?
we say something?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, but how long do you get here?
Come
We're
on.
conferring.
Have a bit of.
For how long? Can
Game
you
management.
be a
Game
quiz
management,
master?
Lewis.
If you're the quiz
Anyway,
master,
when I-
Just like Southgate.
Be the
no,
proper
no
qui-
game
be the
management.
proper
no
quiz
game
master.
management.
German?
this is
A German
pathetic
player.
quiz mastering.
Müller?
Come on, guys.
Come on, get a wriggle
say
on.
every
Try it.
footballer of all
Might
time.
be too early though.
It might. We think it's Italian or a German.
Say it.
So we're going to go with Thomas Müller.
Müller wasn't playing in 2006.
Yeah, I thought that might be a bit too early.
He wasn't
Bit
in the
early,
tournament.
yeah, I thought so.
Nice one, though. Yeah, I'd go Philip Lahm.
Philip Lahm.
Okay. Is it Italian?
I'm not giving it. You have to open the floor up if you want to.
Fuck.
Hang on, 06.
How old? 06. Mark.
No.
Oh, can I?
Wait,
no,
06?
I can't go. Can I?
No.
Wait. They lost to France. It would have been maybe a
Someone
French
got to the
player.
final.
A French player.
Got to be someone who got to the final.
It's got to be a French player.
Because he was so young,
But not.
wasn't he? And he
Italian or
was
French? They're
exceptional.
Italian or French. They're,
We don't
they're-
get a nation.
No, they are. I know for a
Can I
fact.
have a clue? 'Cause
Obviously,
these guys
they
are
got to the
cheating.
final. They're
Yeah,
obviously
who does he play
Italian or
for?
French. It's obvious.
Who does he play for? What club?
No, they're
No,
obviously
what
Italian. We
nation?
know that. We know what nation they are.
No, what
No,
club
we
do they
don't.
play
No,
for?
We don't know
yeah,
the
what
nation.
club?
What club do they play for?
No nation.
Oh, you just
Podolski!
turned out! Fucking donkey! Oh, you idiot!
Podolski.
Podolski.
So they were German. They were German.
Yeah,
I
they
said
were
it from the
German.
start. Bollocks. I should have
What a pillock.
For anyone watching, Lewis just went, all right, we're...
He had it in his hand. He went, no,
and he
now
turned the
listen.
camera round.
I don't think I got that.
look.
We were on the right track.
Yeah, you were.
Right. Okay, here we are. Question number 5.
Question number 5.
Well, we get a point for that.
Who won the 2010 Golden Boot at the World Cup?
Beep, beep, beep,
What was
beep,
the
beep, beep. That was us. 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 That was us.
There were
Diego
four-
Forlan.
No, there were 4.
And
There were 4. David Villa, Diego Forlan, Thomas Muller, and shit, who was the final
that
one?
was someone else. No,
It was.
because they
can't
had
just
they had
Hang
more
on,
assists.
Quick, Lewis.
Oh, Thomas Muller won it because he had the most assists. Thank you.
Lewis. Come on, that was unacceptable.
You just said 5. They
said 5 names.
No.
They just said 4.
He said
Yeah, but
5
they all-
names.
said 4.
They all
joined
had
5.
4
They all-
names.
Yeah, Rory, they all had the same amount of goals.
Yeah.
They all had the same amount of goals, so it came down. He was just
Yeah.
explaining his answer.
Yeah,
So
you-
it
the
came
answer
down
is
to
Muller.
What's
assists.
the first thing? No, Elliot.
Yeah.
What was the first thing they said? What was the first thing they
He
said?
expanded on it.
What's the first answer they said?
He
No, you can't
expanded
do
on the
that.
answer.
You cannot do that.
Would you
It's
have said
quite
Thomas Muller
clear
because he
that
had
you
the
can't
most
do
assists?
that.
Yeah, I would have said that, but you didn't.
Oh,
you guys were cheating.
Cheating. Oh fuck no.
We're
man.
winning.
It's a point for every country.
Lewis is
Right.
Lewis is on -2.
And you got to say what continent the country's from.
Leave it out of the 3-1.
Yeah, we got to get the.
Did you
the-
think Egypt was it? What was the thing you
Turkey-
said?
Turkey's in
Turkey's
Africa.
in
He was in
Africa.
Africa.
You know, what are they teaching at school?
You get right.
All right, bonus hard question: which 4 countries made their World Cup debuts in 2002?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. I've
Always
got it.
on.
I've got it.
2002.
Yeah,
South
choose.
Korea.
That's what I was gonna say.
South Korea.
I know what the answer is, mate. Just give it to me.
Did South Korea make their debut at a World Cup?
Yeah, I think
when
they did. I think they did.
You got to get all 4.
I think Japan had been there before.
No, Japan had been.
Turkey,
No,
Senegal.
no.
No. What did it say for 14?
New Zealand.
Well, I don't know. Were they there?
New
Never been to a
Zealand.
World Cup.
New Zealand
They
have been.
to
They
World Cup.
they
No,
drew with
haven't.
Italy,
I'm
mate.
telling you,
They were
They drew with
there.
Telling
Italy.
you, they haven't.
They
North
drew with
Korea
Italy
been
in
to World
2010, actually.
No, the Kiwis haven't been there.
Answers, boys. Game management.
Yeah, go on.
Time's up.
I don't have 4 answers. Your turn, and then we'll.
That's
come
how
back.
it works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
South Korea.
Yep.
Australia.
Oh.
Is that wrong already? You got it wrong already.
No way.
No.
Japan.
No.
No.
Okay, look.
Were they earlier then? Go on. Name some countries that could be.
I'm pretty sure it was. But then, oh no.
Is there a time? or
Neither
is this
of us know the 4. No, none of the people on this table know 4 of them. So can we just-
Nigeria,
No. They played in
South Korea, Australia, Nigeria.
Nigeria. Definitely wrong.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong as well, but let me have it.
Nigeria 94.
Nigeria played in '94. Definitely.
Okay, well I wasn't born then.
Like Celestine Babiaro and all that.
I'm thinking JJ Kocha.
Ivory Coast.
No.
Okay. Oh, what a shot.
All of them know.
What?
Okay.
South Korea.
So South
Yeah,
Korea
but
had. Yeah, do you know what? I knew that because
Did you?
Qatar.
Why did you say South Korea
Because
then?
Qatar were the first team to make their debut hosting a tournament.
South Africa.
No, because. Hang on. Think about this.
This is
Come
a pretty
on.
hard
now.
bonus question.
Can we have clues? And I think Elliot should
Hang
do
on
it
a
'cause
minute.
your geographical knowledge
Croatia.
is shocking.
Oh,
Croatia.
that wouldn't be their 7th tournament.
Yeah,
though.
that's that. Yeah, that's what I just.
Yeah, clue.
That's a. That's
Are
a,
we doing
they've
clues,
already
lads?
said.
After I say it, we open up the floor again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We've got 1 team from Asia, 1 team from Europe, and 2 from Africa.
Roy's an answer Japan.
No, they just said
I
no,
said
Japan,
Japan.
you
I thought you said
dickhead.
South Korea.
Use your brain. Use your loaf of bread. Come on,
South
think.
Korea.
Absolute pillock.
Fuck yeah, no.
Okay, so one from Europe. 1 European team made their debut, and it is obviously
Are you sure?
Finland or something like that.
4.
Finland.
I got one. I've got one.
Russia.
I've actually got one.
Cold War.
Think about those other, like Croatia and all that. What
So
else
it's
is going
one
around there?
Don't know, I
one
just
from
don't remember.
Asia, 2 from Africa, and 1 from what?
We've got one that covers all
Europe.
4.
Yeah, Turkey.
Turkey is one.
I said Turkey.
Everyone's wrong. The game's picking back up. Who can get one first?
All right.
Shout country.
Turkey.
Okay, we're just naming countries now. Georgia.
Ghana.
No, Cameroon.
No, they definitely played in 1990.
Oh, Botswana.
Not Botswana.
That's a minus point for being.
Hang on, let's get
Marcus.
someone. Just name countries. Just say countries. New Zealand.
Thailand.
Australia.
Switzerland.
America.
North Korea.
Vietnam.
Lithuania. Liechtenstein.
Canada.
Mexico.
Tunisia. Oh fuck.
Morocco.
Nice.
Saudi Arabia.
What African teams were in this tournament?
Morocco.
Senegal.
I said Senegal. I said Senegal. You fucking.
All right, that's 1 point. It's 3-2.
I'm having a piss. Can I eat this?
Yeah, go for it.
There's still another African team.
Wait, who are the others then?
No, still another. We got to get these.
Oh, we gotta get them.
Still another African team.
Oh, that's what I mean. So,
Who are the others?
Who are the others?
other teams?
No, we'll get this. We'll get this.
Whip it round.
We'll get this. No.
turn it round.
I said China.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, Slovenia,
What the fuck?
Senegal,
Wait,
China.
who said 2 African countries? Who said
Two African countries.
Slovenia in Africa. Mate, that is as bad as Turkey,
Two
mate.
African countries in
Slovenia in Africa.
He said Slovenia in Africa, mate. That is unbelievable. No. Wait, yeah, you did. You said Ecuador in Africa. Oh, fucking hell.
I said China, to be fair.
You did say China. I didn't even think they were in one. Fair
BUVEY
play.
did say Senegal as well.
That's so funny.
We do have a laugh, don't we?
I don't remember.
bit of fun.
I don't remember China being at a World Cup at all. I literally
No,
can't remember
no.
a game or anything.
You maybe don't watch ball.
I watched ball.
What ball? Lads, I hate to break it to you. Croatia are about to score here.
What have you got a thing?
Yeah, I got a notification.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What pointless lie? I'm about to find out any minute now. That
I want to know what Emmy Martinez's haircut's all about.
Arsenal fans hate him.
I love him
Why do Arsenal fans hate him so much?
because he did well good and then left us.
Don't remember that at all.
But we should have offered him a contract. But now we got Ramsdale, so we're all good. Martinez won us an FA Cup. Isn't it crazy how you give him a bit of game time and he turns into one of the best goalies in the world?
Who?
Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like, he made his Arsenal debut at like 29. He's been there for like 7 years.
Yeah.
That's perseverance, that is.
No, he's a very good goalkeeper.
Very good goalkeeper. And Arteta gave him his chance.
But then they fell out.
No, he just wanted a first.
But he's been very snide about Arsenal since he left, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
They didn't give him an opportunity, though. That's why. Do you know what I mean? We should have given him an opportunity. He deserved it. He won a FA Cup.
Yeah.
He went to Villa and absolutely amazing. Do you think after this World Cup, Martinez gets a bigger move?
Maybe.
I think he might.
I think everybody knows he's a good goalkeeper. Like
Yeah,
I don't even think
reliable.
the World Cup. I don't even think the World Cup necessarily.
Great penalty saver as well.
Yeah, I don't even think the World Cup is part of the decision-making process. I think we knew he was brilliant before the World
But I
Cup.
think, though, say you're Real Madrid and you're looking for a goalie to replace Courtois at some point, which you don't need to. But you're not going to sign Aston Villa's goalie. But you might sign World Cup winning Martinez.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Aston Villa's goal is currently in Emery, so I mean, that's not even terrible.
Oh dear. How do you think this game ends? What's your
No,
prediction?
I mean, if you're going to Spain,
2-0 Argentina.
if you're going to Spain as a goalkeeper and you
Oh,
play
well
under
played.
Unai Emery,
Yeah.
pen.
He didn't touch the ball there.
Kick. Sorry.
Penalty.
Sorry.
Penalty. Oh,
He's won it back.
that's a free kick. That's a penalty. That's a free kick. Pen.
McAllister.
Free kick. Pen. Free kick.
Kevin McAllister.
Penalty.
Imagine McAllister wins a World Cup
Oh my God.
at Christmas. That is fucking
Gary
mental, isn't
McAllister.
it? No, Kevin McAllister.
Kevin Muscala wins a World Cup at Christmas.
Mike Wazowski.
From Home Alone.
Oh, that move.
That is the best Christmas film in the world, I reckon.
Do you
Oh,
reckon?
yeah.
I prefer Elf, but I rate it.
I do like it.
They're my top 2.
I do like Elf. I like Elf when he starts.
Wallace and Gromit with the penguin.
I like Elf when he starts pinging those kids with the snowballs. Yeah,
What about Die Hard?
Die Hard's up there, but Home Alone is the winner.
I like Frozen.
Oh, mate,
It's not really a Christmas
I have
film.
that
That's what's in
on.
my head.
Yeah, that song is on in my house.
Frozen's
Ooh,
good, but is it a Christmas film? It's just
No, it's just
snow.
a cold film.
Yeah.
It's not a Christmas film.
It is about Christmas.
Well, no.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
you
apparently
could-
Martinez just signed a 4-year deal at Villa.
No, in that sense, you could say Everest is a Christmas film because they fucking
Yeah,
Try and sum it in.
alive when the plane crashes in the
Yeah.
Alps.
You see The Revenant, mate. Fucking great Christmas film that.
Yeah, to be fair though.
Yeah,
To be
but
fair,
no, Home Alone is Home Alone.
Get it.
Lost in New York.
Yeah, Home Alone 2. Absolutely.
that's
What
the
go.
Home
move.
Alone 3 and 4?
No. You know they did a remake of Home Alone very recently, like a year ago. Did you see it?
I didn't watch it. I didn't choose it. I chose to not watch it because I heard it was garbage.
Really? I sort of don't watch things like that on principle.
You're a man of principle, aren't you?
On honour.
On honour. You looking forward to England
Honour.
versus Scotland next year?
Yeah.
You started, didn't he?
What?
Why did you say yeah like that? Not as if you're not excited.
Wait, is this the game that you've organised?
Oh wait, sorry, what?
Ask me that.
Hang on, really?
It's not organised yet.
Oh,
Fuck
yes.
off. That is unreal.
He's
Kevin
actually got-
McAllister is going
Does
to...
love
Twitter
that.
know that?
Potentially-
Someone's about to put that out.
Will that happen again?
No, that's got to be changed. I honestly think that's changed.
250, yeah. 250 euros confirmed from Kachu. McAllister's brother's name is Kevin, no cap. Wow.
No, but has someone just changed that on his Wikipedia?
It
What,
might
just
be,
now,
yeah.
having watched this?
Yeah. Someone's
somebody do
definitely-
that?
Someone's definitely just changed that on his Wikipedia.
You
Surely.
reckon?
Does England-Scotland happen next year?
Of course
If
it does.
I want to make it happen, it happens.
And do you want to make it happen?
I want to make it happen.
Do
Oh,
I get
God.
selected? This is the problem.
I have to select the same team before. Plus, we had no subs. Remember?
Well,
I was in the team.
I'm there. I'm there.
And I'm thinking about doing England versus the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah, mate. I'm in any capacity. I'll be kit man. I'll be
Kit man.
masseuse.
You'll be the guy that runs naked
Oh,
through the Ibrox.
I will be the
For
streaker. I actually did that. That's mental.
You're one of only 2 people in the history of Ibrox.
Yeah, I'm in good company there.
You and Gaza.
Me and Gaza.
Mm.
You ever been naked in Ibrox?
No, thankfully not.
I got Gaza to sign my shirt in Ibrox.
Naked in Glasgow,
Did you?
surely. Most
That's
potentially,
amazing.
yeah.
Alan Hutton
Alan Hunt.
got the whole Rangers team to sign it, including Gaza, for me.
That's
Solid,
huge.
yeah.
That's quality.
That is huge.
After I'd got Kako and the boys to do it, obviously. Don't worry about it. I remember sitting in that change room, I was looked around, I was like, don't belong here.
Mate, when I saw the team,
Yeah,
you know, when I
imposter
saw that,
syndrome
you
is
know,
just like-
you know that the
Showed up
photo,
with David James.
the photo. Oh, and obviously I didn't even know you very well then. I was just like, this guy's my hero. How on earth is this bloke who I know off YouTube a little bit? How is he in
Gotta
a
be-
picture
surely
here?
that's got to be one of the photos of the year.
Mate,
It's like, you know, when people editing photos of JFK. Like, they just edit themselves in
Oh
the
my
side
God.
of it.
What?
Kovacic
I
needs
was
to shoot
there.
there,
A
man.
horrible murder in Texas versus a lovely football game in Scotland.
No, I'm saying
How
when
dare you
people,
That's a
compare the
strange
two?
no,
comparison.
when people edit themselves
Super
into
chat.
photos and throughout history.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
It's not
like-
so literal.
Yeah.
You need to
No,
have a
no,
bit.
hell,
You
I
need
thought
to have a
trying
bit
to
more
bring
of
up
a.
A charity match at
now.
Ibrox versus the worst assassination in American history. I mean,
I would say Abraham Lincoln at the theatre was worse.
no, I think JFK was.
I think
worse for
Abraham
that.
Lincoln at the theatre,
say
picking up
World
his
War II was
tickets at the
pretty
box
bad.
office, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what a man he was, eh?
Yeah.
Abraham
Big
Lincoln.
Abe.
Unbelievable.
McKinley was bad as well at the end of the 19th century.
Any others?
World War II.
Who's your favourite
That's
serial
pretty
killer?
bad. Yeah, fucking hell.
Oh, that's hard, isn't it? That's a hard one.
Have you got
2012.
Have you got a favourite?
The Zodiac killer, because he's still out there.
He's still there.
They don't know who it is.
you know
Guys,
what-
we've got super chat.
What is your favourite serial killer?
What?
Is that what it says?
From Tommy Castillo is g'day, mate.
Oh, I know him. Is he a Tottenham fan? Is he about to say something about Tottenham?
He's American.
Yeah, I know him.
How do you know?
Yeah. Well,
I know,
he's-
I know him. Tommy
He's got something
Castillo.
lovely to say about you, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, big up the most handsome panel on YouTube, besides Rory.
I definitely know him.
Cheers.
That's
Yeah.
a fan.
Yeah, no.
That one is
He's
my
a
fan.
Tottenham fan who turns up in my streams only when things are going well for Tottenham or well for America.
which is never.
No, but it happens a bit. It happens a bit. Basically, if Chelsea have a bad day or England have a bad day, he's there. If England have if Tottenham have a good day, he's there.
Some
But you know, if it's not going well for Tottenham or America, I just don't hear from him for weeks.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Yeah.
He
Is
wants.
he not torn about the whole Harry Kane penalty then? Because that's his.
Yeah, he sees it as very Tottenham. He's like, he knew that was going to happen. It was a
Oh, really?
Tottenham
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Being a Tottenham fan, did you? I've seen a TikTok of Tottenham of football via the Prism over the past few years. Being a Tottenham fan and an England fan, have you seen that?
Is it the
Have you
same?
seen the compilation?
Oh, like a Venn diagram
Of-
of shit
basically,
events.
if you're a Tottenham fan and an England fan, you are probably the unhappiest football fan in the world.
I blame Tottenham for this. I think
blame
we should
Tottenham
actually
for this.
stop Tottenham players
We
playing
should
for England.
stop Tottenham players
We
playing.
should
for
shut
Honestly,
the whole club
if I was
down
the Prime
for this.
Minister now, I'd ban Spurs from being involved at the national
I'd
level.
ban
'cause I think
Spurs from being a team.
Because don't forget, Spurs' bottleness is so big. It stopped Jose Mourinho. He won a trophy at every single club he's ever managed as a professional
And he was
manager.
about
He would have
to
won
win.
it there.
Except Spurs.
He would have won it there.
He would have
They
won
sacked
it.
him. They sacked him the week of the
They didn't
final.
want to.
Conte has yet to win a trophy.
Levy,
You know, it's massive.
Levi Jeans did not want
Levi Roots.
Spurs to win a trophy because he said If we win a
paid-
trophy, we're not known as Spursy.
They would have beaten us
removed
as
from
well.
the dictionary.
We were on the road.
Joe,
to
do you know what I heard? Do you know what I heard that sacking was about? I don't know if this
Money.
is true or not.
If
It
they
was
won.
basically because Tottenham didn't play that weekend because they had a League Cup final. It meant that everyone else played and Tottenham dropped to 7th. And if he lost his job while Tottenham weren't in the top 6, you didn't have to pay him half as much money
Well, Why
Oh.
not just keep him and win the league?
because
Cup and just
because
do
the
chance
whatever?
they
priority
could have done
wasn't
both and
the
lost it
priority
and-
wasn't winning the
Apparently,
silverware.
you know Kachu too as well, Roy. €250 he donated to say, Rory, you know me too.
Yes, mate.
Oh yeah, fair enough. You nailed that. Yeah, come on.
What's it? How do you
Give
spell
him a
it?
refund. Give him a refund, El. Get the kid a refund for
How do you
that.
spell it?
KATCHEW.
Oh, I do know him, but you don't say it accurately.
How do you say it?
I say Kachu.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, your enunciation is
Sorry,
you put the
sorry,
emphasis in the wrong place.
I think this game ends 2-0, by the way.
I think
Brett.
you
gonna be
really want this
3-0.
game to end 2-0. I love it to
Wow.
score now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Messi, Messi.
Yes, yes, yes.
Penalty!
Oh, Messi. Look at that.
He's just flew.
Mate, he
Plays a
didn't
bit
do
like
anything.
Leo,
Look,
mate.
he's-
Come on,
no,
come on,
look
get a
at
grip,
the
mate.
control, look at the
Get a-
control.
You're right, there,
Look at the
man. Get a grip.
You know what I
Did
love
nothing
about,
there.
Do you know what I
Literally
love about
nothing
Messi
happened there.
fans? Yeah.
Like that.
Is
Nothing
that
happened. He's
He'll
like,
touch,
oh,
he'll
it's
touch the
incredible.
ball, make a 5-yard pass. Go, fuck it.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He's the best player of all
It's just
time.
effortless, though, isn't it?
Oh, what, 5-yard pass? Yeah, for most professional footballers.
for
it is
everybody,
effortless.
that's
He should have
effortless.
joined
I mean,
Man
that's
City.
effortless for me.
Yeah.
He could have been in the Premier League.
But he doesn't even walk doing it, though.
Isn't it mad that the greatest
He's
player of all
so far on
time
his
has
heels.
never played in the greatest league of all time?
Do you think, like, I'm
Or
not
for
joking,
the best manager.
do you think that he would demonstrate the brilliance that we're so used to seeing from Lionel Messi? Do you think he would have been able to replicate that form in the Premier
I think
League?
2 years ago, I know it's a big difference when you're in, post 30 and all that. I think he would have still.
Do you?
in
He
the
did it
Premier
in
League.
Champions League, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
No, but
But
he
he's
didn't
never done it
always.
on a Tuesday night against Stoke.
No.
And I think Rory Delap would absolutely crunch the fuck out
We
of
would
him.
have had a midfield
I
of.
don't think Rory Delap's been in the
It would have
club
been
for a while.
Fernandinho based in midfield, Kevin De Bruyne, and Messi in midfield.
That's cheat code.
Yeah, this is what you know. Messi was rumored to go to Man City.
City.
I was like,
Oh, he was
that
there.
is
He was there.
a
I
delight.
don't get why
I
Messi
would've-
never came to
Yeah,
the
what
Prem.
happened there
Is it
with
because he
City?
thought he couldn't do it? Only rumours.
I don't. It's weird.
Like, it is weird.
We've always built the club for him to join. I mean, we tried
it
to
felt
sign him
very,
in
It felt
20.
very Messi-esque, didn't
Yeah,
it?
Do you not think if you are Lionel Messi, you would
Oh, come on! Oh!
Oh, he had to
done better
score
than
that. He should have done better than that.
Yeah,
Well,
across,
that's-
across the.
As an Ozil
You got to go
bounce.
across the keeper.
He's just done a Spurs.
What, where he bobbled it into the ground?
Yeah.
There was an Ozil shot. Yeah.
Ozil bounce.
Messi is actually different class.
How does he even
Look
get
at
back?
that.
to
Clever
that
1-2
level?
there.
Like,
Why is he
come
not
on.
going to cross goal there?
You have to.
Yeah,
I think
I
the
think he
defender did
tried.
enough. The defender
Yeah.
put him off
You know what,
balance.
Roy? I think you score that.
That's very much my
On his
kind of
left
goal.
foot? No
Bobbling,
way.
bobbling about. I'm very good with my left.
Are you?
Very good.
Oh, surprising.
£2 from Liam Shaw. Boys, how does this World Cup affect Ronaldo's legacy? Go on, Theo, answer that.
Doesn't really, to be honest.
Oh, fair enough.
Makes it worse, surely.
No,
He's
not
failed.
I think it
Oh,
does.
that's
I
the
think it
answer.
has a detrimental
literally
impact
failed.
on his legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it even touches his legacy.
2 months ago, he was on Piers Morgan's show, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as soon as I told
That
you-
has a huge impact on his legacy there.
No,
Going on
no,
that
no,
show was ridiculous.
I don't think it does. I think
That was embarrassing. That wasn't BBC. That wasn't Jeremy
I
Paxman.
agree, but
That
I
was
also think as soon as he
Talk
retires,
TV.
as soon as he retires, no one cares.
Gonzalo
Oh,
Ramos
mate,
has shown
bit
him up,
rude. I'm
mate.
sitting right here.
What?
Bit rude.
What's this? Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho,
I'd love to-
Cafu, Ronaldo, and Dida. is
Dida.
it?
That's
That's
the kind of picture that I expect Theo Baker to be in. You know, you just seem to pop
Yeah.
up in the.
Well, I was sat next to the roll box for one game. That's what
Are you
Infantino-
friends with anyone? Like, who are you?
Wait, what?
Who are you friends with from that level of football? Like, if you
Kaká.
wanted to now, could you send Kaká a text message?
No,
Do you have his number?
Well, you could, but you wouldn't.
I could
know
send
that
him a
you'd get
text
one
message.
back.
Do you have his number?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you who would reply.
Yeah, it's different,
Right.
isn't it? Different.
But
But
you
if I bumped into Kaká, I'd be like,
Would he be, "What's happening, Theo?"
Last time I saw him, I said, "All right, mate.
And he said,
All right, mate." He goes, "Good to see you again."
"That is unreal."
He's a nice
and
guy.
you were like, obrigado.
Obrigado.
I wish he'd
Obrigado.
signed for City. Oh,
People forget how good
that was
Kaká was.
dreamland
Yeah,
when we
he
were
was
linked
so
to
He
him.
won a Ballon d'Or for a reason.
He was so good, but
Yeah.
only for a very small amount of time.
No, but
Yeah,
Real
but
Madrid,
his pride- his
Real Madrid
2002,
destroyed him.
2008.
Real
About
Madrid
6 years.
destroyed him. They destroyed him. Real Madrid.
He was-
They
he
can
was
do
unlucky
that to
with
players,
injuries.
though. They actually can do that to players.
Do you not see? Wow.
He was
what-
world class for 6 years. That's
he
not
was.
short.
He,
I don't think
do you
he
remember
was.
that game against United at
2002?
Old Trafford?
Won a
Do you remember
World
that game
Cup.
against Old Trafford? At Old Trafford against United.
Kevin,
Yes.
kicked that a few more
2004.
times.
Fuck me. This guy is so fast. It's a
wasn't
joke.
important to
Yeah.
that team.
People
You know,
forget
He was
he's
good though. He was good.
That was Rivaldo, Ronaldinho.
yeah,
and
but he's still a fantastic player, wasn't
no, but we.
he? You just said he had a good couple
I
of
know.
years. No, he was
No, no.
exceptional.
But you're putting him in the 2002 pivotal part of 2002, and I'm saying
No,
he
I'm
wasn't
saying he was
that.
good in the year of 2000. I didn't say he was pivotal for the World Cup in 2002.
When
I said
you,
he was good in
when
2002.
you just went to me
He was good.
2002 World
In
Cup.
2002,
Was that in
he was playing for
2002? He
AC
didn't-
Milan. All that. He's fantastic.
In 2002,
Yeah, he was
when
fantastic.
Brazil won the World Cup, Kaká was neither here nor there.
I didn't say about the World Cup. I said in the chronological year 2002. He's fantastic.
But you also said World Cup.
No, I didn't.
You
No, I
literally
didn't. I
went
said
to
I said
me.
AC Milan.
So you literally went. You.
When did I say that? You just made
Guys,
that up.
guys.
This guy,
06
man.
World Cup, Kaká was sensational.
Okay,
exactly,
but
exactly.
02 World Cup, did he even go?
Yeah, he did go.
Did he?
Yeah, he's on bench.
Yeah, potentially.
Did he?
Yeah, it must have been young.
You don't even know.
Can you find out with
I
me?
got all
This
of our
idiot
answers
here.
correct in
He's
the quiz.
literally-
Then I said Senegal were the first
Mate,
team
you're
to get
literally telling
2002
me-
World Cup and
2002 World Cup
World
squad.
Cup squad
Kaká.
Brazil.
He
Yeah,
did go.
yeah.
He's
Surely.
Of course he did.
He's got a World Cup winners medal,
Of
isn't
course
he?
he
He's
did. He's
18.
got a World
But,
Cup winners
their
medal.
front three was
How do you
Ronaldinho,
not know that?
Rivaldo,
How do you not know?
Ronaldo.
How
He
do you
was.
not know?
How many
It was
times did he
Madison.
play?
It was Madison. It was
How
Madison.
many
Yeah,
goals
he
did he
was.
score in?
Doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter. He's
Doesn't
got a
matter.
He's got a
champion
World
medal.
Cup
He's
mate.
got a-
Sorry,
Hey.
quantifiably, you are wrong.
No,
Ryan
quantifiably,
Bertrand's
I'm
a
right.
Champions League winning player, mate, for Chelsea. Are you gonna diminish his glittering career for Chelsea?
Yes.
He helped you get over the line. He started against Bayern Munich.
He
Played one game.
Did he score a goal?
So he
It
contributed.
doesn't matter. He was a
He's a World Cup winner.
He's a
Mate,
midfielder. He's a deep line
When we're
playmaking
talking
midfielder.
about Kaká and you go to
06
2002 World Cup,
He
06
directly,
is.
different.
he
Lisandro.
directly influenced
He's not
Brazil winning a
bad
World
then.
Cup. Their last World Cup.
Why
Their
don't you
last
ban
ever
him?
World
Just
Cup.
admit
Kaká
that
was in the
just
squad.
admit you got it wrong.
I didn't.
Just
He
wrong.
was in the squad. He was
No,
in
he
the
said
squad.
he said he did go, to be fair.
Just
And he
admit
won
you
a
got it
World
wrong.
Cup.
And he was playing for Milan then, was he, in 2002?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, are they going five at the back? They're
Was he?
dropping
Huh?
Paredes for.
Where was he playing in
I'll get it- I'll
2002?
get it to you, I'll get it to you.
This pillar.
Pellick.
Roy's been slagging you. Yeah, Sao Paulo
Oh,
on
yeah.
loan going to AC Milan at the end of the summer window. Sign a window.
He actually signed for AC Milan off the base of the World Cup.
Exactly, lads.
2003.
Come on, Royals, have some football knowledge, mate. You got 0 questions right in the quiz as well. Got 0 right.
you lot
I got
are getting-
Senegal.
I'll
I got
kill you on a quiz
Senegal.
now.
I got
I'll
Senegal
kill you on a
right.
quiz
What
now.
else? I got
Ask
Italy
us
right.
one question.
also-
Ask us one question
Go.
now and then just shut this clown up.
Okay, what team did Kaká play for in MLS and tore it up?
I know.
I don't know about the MLS shit.
I got this. I got this.
So obvious.
I know
I got this.
Oh!
I could be 2-1. No, no, no.
No.
I know this.
Oh, hang on. Rory?
Lawrence.
He
Rory?
played for
Orlando.
LA.
Yeah, it was
Orlando.
Orlando. yeah.
LA.
Yeah, it was Orlando.
Wrong side
What
of the
did Rory
country,
just say? One
LA.
question.
As if I know
One
about
question.
MLS
What?
football.
One of the best
All right, here's
midfielders
one
of
for you.
all
Here's one
time.
for you. In what year did Kaká win his Ballon d'Or?
Oh, that's a good question.
2008. 2007.
No, we take your first answer.
2007.
You take your first answer.
2007.
Because 8 was Ronaldo. So 2007.
I said it was.
No, you said 8.
Got it here.
Exactly.
Well, why
Thank
did you ruin the fucking answer,
Thank
man?
you. So
Yeah, exactly.
So you got it wrong.
I was answering
We
it.
didn't draw. You got it wrong. You said 8.
You said LA Galaxy a minute ago.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly. You got that one
Yeah,
wrong.
but that's
That was
about
the
MLS
first and only
football. I've
question.
never ever pretended to
I
know
refuse
about
to
that league.
participate now that I've won.
Who came second and third in the 07 Ballon d'Or?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this.
7.
Oh, that helps, to be fair.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I think when Ronaldinho won it, it was Lampard and Gerrard.
Hang on, what was
But I think
Shevchenko?
It was right when Ronaldinho won. It's Lampard, Gerrard. For this one, I think it was Eto'o and Henry.
Henry, yeah. Henry.
In 07, I'm going Shevchenko and
No.
Shevchenko.
You was at Chelsea then. You ruined his career.
Henry's one, I think.
I think Henry and Samuel Eto'o.
Oh yeah, maybe he was at Chelsea then. Hang on. In 07, hang on. What was going on in 07? Who
Henry
won? Who won
never-
what in 07?
Not never.
Who won the Champions League?
Ronaldinho and Eto'o.
Who won the Champions League in 07?
Milan.
don't know. Probably.
AC
Yeah, Milan in Athens.
Against Liverpool.
Yeah, against Liverpool.
Ball knowledge.
So Kaká won the Ballon d'Or.
Come on, can't
Eto'o and Henry.
all this time.
Pirlo and
No, he's already wrong.
Dunno.
Let's just move on.
Gerrard.
Okay, well, let me give a chance.
I got-
Gerrard.
Who's
Go on.
it? Oh,
That's what
is
I
that
said.
the start of
Wait,
their...
Ronaldo-
Now,
Seven.
is this
What are you
the
lying
start-
for?
Wait,
Wait,
so was
07,
Kaká
wait.
the last player to
What
win
are
it?
you lying
Wait,
for?
And then it was
07,
Ronaldo,
08,
Messi,
or
Ronaldo,
06,
Messi.
07.
Wow.
There's a big difference. Is it 06,
Wait,
7
wait,
or 07,
What
7,
are you
8?
talking about?
Well, I don't know. Is it the calendar year or the season? You didn't specify.
So when Ronaldinho won it, it was Lampard and Gerrard, right? Come on.
So that Kaká-
Yeah, but
Kaka's
you've
the
just
last
asked yourself
person
a
of
question.
Kaká's
You
last
just
era.
literally told yourself. You've just brought up something that you know the answer to and gone, see?
and Benzema was the first person of the new era then.
Come on.
You could
Unless,
say
unless it's going to be Messi.
Yeah.
again.
Messi Ronaldo was sandwiched in between
Yeah.
Kaká and Benz.
David Beckham finished second in the Ballon d'Or in '99. Come on.
Owen won it in 2001.
Yeah, it's true.
Who won it when Beckham finished second in '99? Who?
Oh, was
in
it?
99.
So Beckham finished second in '99.
Wow.
Who won it?
Zidane.
No.
Good answer though.
No, it's wrong.
Ronaldo.
Wrong.
Rivaldo.
Correct.
Wow, good shout.
Thank you.
That's a great shout.
I fucking
Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho.
Zidane. Trezeguet.
No, wait, in 1999, who was the third?
Thierry Henry.
Nedved.
Vieira.
Wait, who's playing for Bayern Munich?
Miroslav
Giovanni
Klose.
Albert.
Vola.
Rudy Vuller. Wait, that's 10 years late.
From the
Romario.
This person came third the year after as well.
Third the year after.
George
Cheers.
Weah.
Say it's a striker.
Anelka, Trezeguet.
Oh, fuck it. Crespo. No.
Henri.
Said that.
Shevchenko.
Inzaghi.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Inzaghi's nowhere near a Ballon d'Or.
Well, I don't know.
He was born offside when he was a terrible player.
Modric is so clear of any midfielder in history.
Oh, he is.
Not Zidane.
Yeah, I agree. Zidane to do a Cruyff turn on a volley from a goal kick from the halfway line.
Yeah, but you get
That
that
is
kind of thing.
sick. No,
Do
you don't.
You
Yeah.
do. You
Modric-
do.
no,
You do
you
get that
don't.
kind of like.
Where? Give me one other player that's ever done that ever in the history of football.
A Cruyff turn from a volley from a goal kick
Loads
from
of
the halfway
no,
line.
but those kind of
Shut
tricks.
your mouth.
Mate, there's loads of freestylers. Football freestylers can do that kind of
Here's
crap.
one for you. Neymar has had a better career than Ronaldinho had, but Ronaldinho did so much more for a generation of football.
No,
No,
that's not true.
Ronaldinho had
won
a
a
better
World Cup,
career.
man. Neymar's,
All right, personally.
Same amount of
personal
Champions League
stats.
as well.
Personal stats.
what do you mean personal stats?
Goal to game.
Yeah, but Ronaldinho was less of a goal scorer.
You've had a mare tonight, by the way.
What's that?
You've just had a mare generally.
Well, I'm literally
Just
2-1 up.
your
I'm 2-1
appearance
up
on this
against you.
show has
I'm
been.
That's
I'm
all I
2-1
wanted
up
Neymar
on
to
the
win.
You've had a
No,
mare.
no, no.
I'm 2-1 up on the quiz.
No,
If
you've,
no one won a World
you've
Cup,
had a mare.
is
I can't believe you
They're
didn't know.
regretting inviting you.
I can't believe you
They
didn't
are
know that
regretting
Kaká
inviting
retired
you.
in Florida.
They are both.
How would you not know that?
Why would I care?
Everyone knows,
Like,
'cause everyone
Kaká
well, 'cause
retired.
it's
he
a serious
retired
football
crying.
club.
He's a legend out there. Did 3 years, 4 years,
Yeah.
14 to
What a
17.
player he was, and you didn't know anything about his career. It's embarrassing.
I've assisted him. He's assisted me. It's what we do.
Croatia's been shocking. I'm
Nate-
so
Have
glad
you
they're at the
actually
World Cup.
assisted
Name
him?
professional footballers I've either assisted or has been assisted by.
JJ Kocher.
Correct.
Did I tell you?
Charisma.
What, do you know?
Kaká.
Oh, you know how David Beckham is out there. I thought like David Beckham is an icon, right? And if I had the opportunity to meet David Beckham, I would take that. When I went to one of the games and I was in a box. I thought this could be great. I'm sitting there and I'm having my dinner. It's all lovely, really luxurious, and there is a scramble going on. And I think
It was.
that's David Beckham.
Oh, you just
Right?
assumed it was.
I'm thinking that's David Beckham. There's geezers like with guns making sure that nobody gets too close and it's a proper scrum. I was like, okay, it's Becks. I've got to go and see.
You got to get
Got
involved.
over there and I think if it's Beckham, I'm going to talk to
Fucking
him.
Theo Baker.
No, do you know who it was? I've got over there and I was like, this is great.
Can
I've
I
got
guess?
really close to the guy.
Go on, give a guess.
Can I guess?
Go on.
Fake Neymar.
No,
Oh.
Dion Dublin.
it wasn't Neil Dublin. Correct.
Was it?
Speed.
Speed.
Wow.
Yeah, he runs Earth.
I couldn't believe
Speed
it.
runs Earth right
Like,
now.
I don't really know who he
Good
is.
guess, El.
Right? I don't really know who he is. But when I got over there,
Yeah.
not big, like, bit taller than me.
Yeah, yeah.
Just kind of, I was looking, I thought, is this for you? Like, because he's like
Yeah,
military.
yeah.
I was like, is this for you? It's kind of like in the
It
middle.
took
Like,
20 seconds to get him out of the stadium.
I was like, right, this is not David Beckham. I'm going to leave
Get
it.
a selfie.
Everybody, no.
We got more likes than the Dave Beckham photo.
Yeah, to be fair, you should have done one.
Would it?
Yeah, you'd have done better.
Missed a
than
trick
David
there.
Beckham, yeah.
Yeah.
Elaborate for 5 minutes, we get a speed clip.
What was he like when you met him?
Yeah.
For the sake of this clip,
What were the,
me
what,
and Speed, the time I met Speed.
what was
yeah.
what were the demographic of people that were around him? Were they like adults like you who were like?
Was he actually
big
busy?
fans
Was it
of-
actually busy or was it just security guards?
No, it was really busy. It was really busy with
Go on, Messi.
youngsters, really. Like young people that
Oh
were young.
my
How's
God.
he killed
Oh
him? Wow.
my God.
Wow.
Oh my God, Messi!
No!
He's one away from Pele.
No! Oh, I should have cashed out the 2-0.
Fucking hell, man!
70th minute.
I told you at 60 minutes.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Yo, I don't want
Cash
to
out.
hear.
You've
this
lost
guy-
your £3.
I don't want to hear
How's he
anything
turned
about
the
the fact he
defender
can't
like
do it in
I
knockout
bet it was like
games,
20
man.
quid to cash out as well. Oh, I forgot. Why didn't you remind me?
Is that Julian Alvarez?
Yeah,
brace?
Lewis, man, you've had a mare.
I said 60 minutes.
Hey, look at that.
That
Messi to
defending's
Alvarez.
shocking.
Mate, they are in
I
a
tell
World
you
Cup
what,
final.
this is what would every week would happen if Messi was at Man City as well.
That was
Who's
a
the
really good
defender
goal,
there?
wasn't
That's
it? Oh, look how
shocking.
easy that
mate,
is.
span him twice.
You shouldn't be able to
That's
get
Guardiola
spun.
as well.
Guardiola.
He's
I don't want
such a
him.
good
You know when you
tournament.
go, who's the
110
defender
mil.
there? Apparently it's the best defender at the World Cup. Oh, look at that.
Mate, he
I'm
just-
not listening to that. That's shocking.
Oh my god, man!
I don't want him. Don't want him at City. No thanks.
Lionel Messi.
Mate, he's turning circles immediate.
Mate. Also,
Like, Guardiola's been
is,
incredible
He's
this
old
tournament.
as
He's
well,
made him
man.
look
The change of pace.
childish.
It's the change of pace from Messi.
Oh, it's so good, man.
I love the fact that it's the old assisting the new.
He's trying to pull him and everything.
Do you know what? Do you know what as well? The love that Lionel Messi got from the from the Argentina fans. When I was at the game against Poland, he missed a penalty.
Yeah.
The second that the keeper saved it, Szczesny, the entire stadium, all Argentinian support, like at 90%, they're doing, that bowing.
Yeah.
Messi, Messi. Like, it was amazing. Like, in his moment of need as well, just off the back of missing a penalty.
He's
You
35,
should.
yeah.
That is terrible defending first and foremost.
But he's not a terrible defender. He's made it terrible defending. The
Well,
skill of the player has made it terrible defending. We can't
he's
say that he's a terrible
I
defender.
think I drop a shoulder like that. And
People were laughing that he'd never score a knockout.
Oh, he's looking down the
And he
lens. That's sad. Oh, I feel sorry for him.
Why did you remind me?
I should have done, actually. I was thinking of that.
Why didn't you say it out loud?
I said at 60 minutes you should have just cashed out.
Well, that's 8 minutes too late.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Cock.
He scored on the 69th minute.
It's not to worry, I'm on 30 quid anyway. Cash out 49.99.
That's pretty much sealed your other profit.
So I just cash
so
out
glad
now.
Croatia are out
Why?
because they make a boring final.
Argentina
make it
Morocco, by
interesting.
the way. I've called this.
Argentina, France.
Argentina, France.
Argentina Morocco is happening, boys.
Yeah, I think
Either
it might.
Messi wins the World Cup or an African
It's
nation
not.
wins the World
It's
Cup.
not. It's Mbappe versus Messi in the final.
It's Mbappe versus Messi in the final. Who do you think wins that?
Mbappe.
Agreed.
Nah, Mbappe's got to get past Hakimi first. He can't do it.
What, do you honestly think that Morocco are going
I
to do
think they're
it?
going to give him a really good game, yeah.
But do you think they're going to win it?
I think...
No, back
think-
yourself.
I think-
Back you- all
I
you're
think-
all talk right now. Back
I think
yourself.
it goes past regular time, but I think Morocco win, yeah.
In this situation, lads,
Oh,
why does
yeah.
why does Modric not just pure knuckleball this? Just smack it.
It's too far.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, but you're 3-0 down.
No, but it's too far.
Is it too far? You said that about Roberto Carlos free kick.
I don't know if I did.
That wasn't even a proper tournament, though, was it?
No, it was
The one
Le
that happened-
Tournoi.
Yeah.
It was the tournament before the
An
tournament.
extra
Le
tournament.
Tournoi.
England won it as well.
Come on.
So we have actually.
Do you reckon he's only scored that goal because of the tournament that it's in? Like in a World Cup, do you reckon he even tries that?
Yeah, it's a good
No.
shot.
Like that, you just wouldn't try that at a World Cup, surely.
I think it's a crazy It's a crazy idea,
Watch
isn't it?
this,
To curl
lads.
it the wrong way round a
Yeah.
wall.
Look at this. Look what's about to happen.
Maybe they're going to do a Wout Weghorst. Something clever.
No. He's smack it. Look at this. Oh,
That's
good
crap.
effort.
I mean,
He
it
is
barely,
terrible.
we barely made it
Since-
to the. It
since
barely
when-
made it
That
to the
was good
goal.
at 1
Guys,
mile an hour.
Since when was Perisic left-footed?
He's
both, isn't he?
He's always been left-footed.
Yeah, he's
I thought he was
left-handed.
right-footed.
No, he's
No.
both. He's like Dembele.
He's a left wing back.
Yeah, but I thought he was a right-footed left wing back.
No, he's always been
Yeah.
whipping it on his left foot first time.
He's literally like
FIFA card's
the most
right foot.
ambidextrous. Yeah, and that's what
Yeah.
said. That's what he's like.
He's a
been one of the players
20-year-old
of the
kid,
tournament.
110 mil they want for him. He's worth
Yeah.
5p and a bag of chips after that. No way are we giving him.
Hey, look,
if City give him 110
They're
mil,
doing the
I'm
English
not
thing.
supporting it anymore.
Dance if you're not English.
Different. Like, it's Messi, then, man.
No.
It's
You
Messi
shouldn't
tax.
be getting done by a 35-year-old like that. You should just drop off him. Fine, he does an unbelievable ball, whatever, but you shouldn't get spun like that. He's got no pace anymore, Messi. Do you know what I mean, though? He's got no pace.
He has.
Yeah,
He
but
has. He
it's
has.
The, it's the.
Should get
it's
done
the
like that.
instant
That's
two-
terrible
it's the
defending.
He's still got the 2 yards.
You,
Beyond that.
do you know?
it's
Do you
not-
know what, Booth? At some point, sometimes when you're watching football, it isn't always an error. Sometimes you have to acknowledge the brilliance. It isn't always somebody's messed up.
Look, if the
Occasionally,
nutmeg is different or moving at pace, he's slowed him down. He's cornered him away from goal. He's facing away from goal. He's just done him with a shoulder movement. No, not
Yeah,
for
but
me.
you say that. You
Not
say
for me.
he's
You're
done
making
it-
it
mate,
sound-
he's-
defending.
Mate, he's done
It's
it
both
to
quality for Messi, don't get me wrong,
He's
but
done
it's
it
also...
to thousands of defenders throughout his entire career. At
He's
what
getting to
point?
the
At
point now
what
in his
point do
career
you
where he's
go?
doing that less and less.
Yeah, but at what point do you go, mate? Every defender should have got this, as opposed to.
I'm not saying he even should have tackled him. What I'm saying is he could have at least marshalled him towards the goal
Yeah, but
line.
I think if you play
No,
against
don't get
I
beat.
think if you play against Messi, sometimes you just can't stop what he does. On an
Well,
honest
I
level,
think
unless you foul him, unless you take him out, because he's already been beaten.
I
There's-
think you can just do that to him. I think you can just.
I
Why is he
think it's a
beating
lot
you?
easier
Getting
to say
past
that
you.
in hindsight rather than play against him. There's
Well,
a
it's
reason why
different.
every defender in the world says he's the hardest player they've ever.
The issue is he's been a
ever played.
fantastic centre back this tournament, and Leipzig want 110 million quid for him. It's the biggest scam.
But he
of
has
the
been.
No, but
21st
Boogie,
century.
Boogie, you
being
can't
in one
base
situation versus-
your entire valuation on one moment.
Exactly.
I'm choosing to. And I don't, he's not worth 110 mil.
Yeah, but he was one of the reasons that Croatia single-handedly got through against Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's the sole reason that he just got beat and it's 3-0 down
They were
and they're
2-0
getting
already.
crashed
He's
out
got
of the
It's
World
the
Cup.
like,
whole
come
reason.
on.
He is. That third goal's his fault every day of the week.
But yeah, but what about the
That is literally
what about-
League 2 defending.
what about
That.
the-
That is Bristol Rovers defending.
No,
That is
no,
shocking
no.
defending.
What about the second goal where Alvarez has literally kicked it
Yeah, I'm
through
not
4 or
talking- I'm not
5
talking about the
people?
second goal.
Gvardiol's
I'm
not even
I'm
involved.
talking about the third goal.
Yeah, but
I think you're waffling.
I think you're waffling, bro.
What? To say he should have done better defensively?
Gvardiol,
Oh my
Gvardiol
days.
this entire tournament showed maturity beyond his years. And if
Exactly.
you're going to pay £100 million for
He ain't
defending,
worth
you
100,
want...
he's worth 10 mil.
Oh, he's not.
You're a
mate.
waffler.
He's worth 10 mil.
Oh,
All right,
you-
all right, 15 mil with VAT and all that.
Fuck off.
Honestly, God, 100 mil for that.
Mate,
You
if
have a
you-
laugh.
mate, if
he's
you-
got turned by a 30. He's
What did
only
you-
40 years old.
What did you
Messi,
buy a
40 years
Kanji
old.
for? I think he's better than a Kanji.
Yeah, we bought Kanji for 15 million quid.
Is that what it
Yeah,
was? That's
exactly,
ridiculous.
exactly.
How much?
15?
Yeah.
That's mental, man. He's so
Unbelievable
good.
business.
Bloody
How
hell.
much was Ake? 40, 50?
he's had
Yeah,
a great tournament.
And he's been
Yeah, yeah,
fantastic.
He's had a great tournament.
And actually, Ake would have got beaten as well, and I don't back Ake.
mate.
And when Chelsea was sniffing around, I was like, please take
No,
him.
no, mate. I thought Ake's been brilliant this tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
has.
I'm not
He
a
has.
massive fan. I can't lie.
You're not having him at all.
At City, in a big game, I don't want him playing.
I can't believe
Do you know
how
what I
good
mean?
he's
With all
looked.
due
Whenever
respect.
I've watched a fair few of the Dutch games, I think he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
I think he's been
But
really
I think he
good.
suits a back three there as well.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a back three kind of guy, yeah. Maybe he's even more of a left back.
How much you win? Yeah, take the... What, you're going to wait for 1 penny just in case Croatia go back to 3-3?
1 penny.
You're looking at winner, boys.
There you go.
You can wait for 1 penny in case.
How you doing now?
Fucking hell.
How you doing?
£30 up.
£30, and it could have been a lot more if you cashed out, eh?
Actually, you're 5 down from the other bet, so 25 up.
Yeah, but L doesn't share his losses.
He doesn't.
Yeah, come on. We want to see those L's, mate.
He's got no losses.
He does.
You don't take no
Of course he does.
because his name is it.
You don't take no L's.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
But you know what that funny thing is? I'm down from the whole tournament.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
shock of fucking
You know what the
hell,
funny
mate.
thing is? You know what the
But
weird thing
£8
is?
£8
The weird thing is, I'm down for the whole
£8
tournament.
down for the whole tournament.
You're 8 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but surely if you've bet on Messi goal involvement every game, then you should be up.
Oh.
Right? That's what you need.
If you get beat now,
Don't
that is
take your losses.
shocking.
Do you gamble?
Oh, by the way, I want to say I never ever do this, but we had a thing with our group chat. Everyone puts £100 on and see where you're at the end of the World Cup.
And where are you
I've been the
currently? You're
smartest
cur-
out of that group, by
I've
the
not
way,
done it.
by not getting involved.
Because I don't really like
I think
it.
it's a good. I think it's a good game, but
I don't
Yeah,
really
but
do,
then
I
people,
never do
people
it.
kept rebuying and rebuying.
Did they?
And it's
No,
not
but I
500
haven't. But I
quid.
haven't. I haven't.
No, you haven't. But
So you're on the same. You're on your initial £100.
£8 down. Yeah.
So you're on. You've got 93 in the account.
Yes.
So you just need. Basically, you could end
That's
up in
not bad.
profit. You've just got
And
to
you've
get
had
it
a great
right.
time.
You've got to get tomorrow right, and then the final right.
Yeah.
But you've got to get tomorrow
Right.
right.
Doesn't that show you?
What are you going? Bet on Mbappe to score tomorrow.
Do you reckon?
Morocco to win, mate.
I think
Or to
Morocco.
qualify, sorry, not to win. 'cause I
Morocco.
think it'll
Morocco
go
to
longer than
Morocco
9.
to win the tie.
Yeah.
But other than that,
No,
I don't
really?
touch it. I don't touch it. Yeah.
If Morocco win,
I'll
wow.
withdraw my winnings tomorrow.
I just think
for the
Morocco. I want Morocco to win, but they don't.
But do you know what?
Have
We
you
would have
also
lost to
seen, by
Morocco.
the way? Have you also? I don't know if this
You
is
think?
like mind games or whatnot.
Kane would
but have you
bottle.
seen Didier Deschamps
Oh.
saying that a lot of the French squad are ill?
Yeah,
No.
I've seen that. Yeah.
But do you remember before they played
Yeah,
England?
yeah, of course,
Mbappe
of
was
course.
meant
It
to be
could
out.
Yeah, it could be completely.
Hang on a second, Rory.
Yes. Sorry, you
I
waited
don't know,
for
I don't know
something
why I
from me.
nodded along with what you just said.
What did I say?
The chat they've just got you.
What happened?
I said I'm £8 down. You go what? So 93 then.
Yeah, I thought that. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah,
That's £7 down.
92 in it.
Oh, what? It's a quid.
Yeah, it's basic math.
Basic
yeah,
math.
it's true.
Literally, it's like.
I was
1
being
plus 1 is
polite as
3.
well because I am on £92. I was just being polite.
I don't want to say anything because I like you a lot. You're a top guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a fun.
I don't want to
That's
be
basic
rude.
arithmetic.
yeah.
That's early learning centre.
Only learning.
Do you remember the early learning centre ELC?
ELC,
What
John
a
Lewis.
Great.
What?
In Brent Cross, I mean.
John Lewis.
John
Lewis.
Lewis. Why have you got John Lewis in front of your
Fucking
head?
hell, man.
That's where they have it.
Yeah, help
That's
yourself.
where the ELC is.
John Lewis.
The Early Learning
No,
Centre
early
exists.
learning centre could be placed anywhere.
Yeah, it
Well,
could
the
be-
one I
You
knew
go to
was in
John
Brent
Lewis.
Cross. The one I knew was next to in Brent Cross in John Lewis. You never been to Brent Cross, mate?
No.
For most people, it's not.
Anyone
in
who
the
grew up
John
in North
Lewis.
London knows Brent Cross very well.
I know Brent Cross. I used to live in Finchley for a year.
There you go, you see. You know the Early Learning Centre by John
No,
Lewis.
because I was
John
20.
Lewis.
I
You know
was
the-
20 fucking 4 when I went. I
You know the John Lewis.
Wait, you're going to
you
the
know
early learning centre now? Do you go now
No,
when
you
you were a
should go
kid?
there now. Learn how to speak properly.
But it was basic maths. I mean, that was the issue. For me. I don't want to say anything.
Mate,
It's
I've
like,
got a
it's
lot
late
going
night
on
and
at the
all that.
moment.
What have you got going on?
I'm ill. I'm ill. And you lot nicked all my limbs.
we
I
are,
could really
to be
do with
fair.
another one of them. You
Yeah,
nicked
we
them all.
Also pulling up someone who said early learning.
Huh? No, that was a failure of the
That
mic.
was
The
you,
mic
mate.
cut out.
No, that
You got
was
shit
you.
mics on this
Early
podcast.
learning centre.
Early
Mic
learning
cut out.
centre, I said.
It's that
Oh,
Bristolian
XLR
accent.
cut
It's so
off.
strong.
Look, the early learning.
Early
Fell
learning
off. The
centre.
mic
Yeah,
fell off.
guys said the
Look
early
at me
learning.
and tell me.
That's
it
what they
might-
called it. The cool kids called it.
The early learning. Go down the early learning.
Oh, who's that that's sat in the
No.
crowd?
Wow.
Is that Modric's
Wowzers.
wife? They panned on
What's
Modric.
it? I'm sure it's Miss Croatia. She's
No,
come under a lot of
Oh, she's
fire
been in
recently.
trouble.
Why?
They said if. Did you
Because
see
she
what she
dresses
said?
in a way that isn't
Yeah, but
acceptable.
did you see what she said? If Croatia win the World Cup, she's going to do a whole like naked stream or whatnot.
How do you know that?
She's all over Twitter.
Why are you searching that?
I wasn't searching it.
If you did
I'm
a
pretty sure
naked
Tom Garrett
stream,
retweeted it. I'm
if
not
you
gonna
did a
lie.
naked stream, would you get
I've had to
banned
mute
from
Tom.
the
I've
internet?
had to mute
Yes.
Tom.
So you couldn't just. If we just say we all just did this stream
I've had to
topless,
mute Tom.
is it banned? So what? If all of us we just didn't flag it and we just like, hey, welcome to Pitchside, and we're all just topless,
And we just don't address it.
we just
either.
we don't address it at all.
Just like Gary Lineker,
Just sit there topless. Yeah, he did that, didn't he?
match of the day.
He did
Said
match
if
of the day
Leicester
topless.
win the league.
Yeah, in his boxes.
Did it in his
but
pants,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he came out and said he was going to do that, right? If we just rocked up one day and went, hello.
Yeah, so if Argentina win this game by more than 3 goals,
If Argentina win this game 8-0, you'll
if
do
Argentina
tomorrow's
win this
stream
game,
topless.
we'll all just get naked.
No, I'm not. But we'd get banned from YouTube.
You would, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that.
Modric is out. Cheers, Modric.
Modric's
Unlucky,
gotta be
mate.
gutted.
0 World Cup
That's
for
it,
you,
innit?
mate.
That's his last one.
0
That's his
World
last
Cup for
one.
you,
We
mate.
might actually play the next one because he is good enough to
What
do
is
it, playing
Modric?
on, isn't he?
Yeah, what's Croatia on in the World Cup?
Hang on, he's still got another game though left, hasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
third, fourth
third
place.
Yeah.
So Modric versus France for third place.
You did say France versus
Did
Croatia.
they finish third? Who? I never pay any attention
Belgium
to
won
third.
last.
Fourth. Belgium won last.
because they beat us 1-0.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just what you know, lads.
And I actually didn't watch that game.
I should have
at all.
taken that.
There's some
£8
weird
earlier.
players who played in that for us, weren't there? I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
some
we-
weird.
Well, then
It's
you
our
then don't
secondary
say
team.
anything. What a ridiculous thing to say. There were some weird players that played in that for us. I can't remember any of them. I can't. I've got
No, but
nothing
there
to
was,
say about
there was
this.
a weird. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, to be fair, Speed streams every day with his show. And
I
he
did get
does
banned
all-
every
he
day
does
as
all
well.
right.
He gets banned most days as well.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's only 17.
Yeah, it's
Very young. Yeah.
How many yellow cards have there been today?
Have you bet on that as well?
No, Calfreezy did though. Yeah, 2 for each team. Cal had
Look how they're
Argentina.
running. Look how they're running.
Yeah.
Massive.
Well, Zarini.
It's a terrible clearance.
3-0, eh?
Oh, filth!
Phil Foden.
Filth.
I'm glad the Croatians won't win a World Cup in my lifetime. I'm very glad about that.
Mate, you don't know that yet.
Well, they're not. They're 3-0 down, mate.
Yeah, but
In
in
the
your
ground.
lifetime. Oh,
How did he
he's
get
got
away
to
with
score
this?
that.
How
Got
does
to
Speed
score.
not get?
Once
How
Modric
does
is
Speed
retired.
not get copyrighted by FIFA? But if I post a story up on Instagram, I'm gonna get clarted. We're just live streaming the match.
Well, he's got 120k viewers. Wow. I don't think I've had 120k viewers if you include all of the views I've ever had on Twitch.
Yeah, you have.
I don't think
Roy,
so.
you disrespect yourself too much. You're an icon of this country. You are.
You hear that? You should show me more respect.
You are. I've always thought it, mate. I thought EastEnders was never the same for me. Once you left EastEnders, I went straight to Emmerdale. I've not watched EastEnders since.
You know where I first discovered him?
Doc Cotton is spinning in a grave when he left. Honest to God.
Mate, I first
Oh,
discovered
God.
him in Doctor Who. I said, fucking hell, is that
Yeah,
Rory
yeah.
Jennings?
No, me too.
What, when you were watching him at that
But
point?
David
in time?
Tennant's back. Isn't David Tennant back as a doctor?
No.
Yeah, I
He
think
is.
it's a stopgap though,
Is
right?
David Tennant back?
He's back
Yeah.
for.
Why are they not called
season.
you
They
back?
regenerated him.
You joking?
But
Doctor Who the movie?
it's the guy from Sex Education is going to be the next
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right?
Who's that then?
I can't remember his name. I'll show you the guy. Have you
Just
watched
the-
Sex
just-
Education?
No.
Just a guy. Oh, it's a great tackle, that is. Wowza Rooney.
Very camp.
Did you see Tyson Fury's got Wayne Rooney in his training
He's the
camp?
next Doctor.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Did you see Tyson Fury's got Wayne Rooney in training camp? Next training camp.
Really?
Yeah. He's left-handed boxer.
Wayne Rooney.
fat as
But he's-
hell.
Wayne
that's his-
Rooney
that-
looks
he's-
so hard.
He's Tyson Fury's goat, isn't he? Have you seen the interview with Ben Foster?
Is he?
Yeah, and he's like, "What do you think of Messi now?" And he's like, "I think they're both dicks. But I love Wayne Rooney." It's like, all
Really?
right,
That's a very good impression.
That was good.
Just
Yeah.
from could be go.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Oh,
What I got me?
Good defending. Is that Lissandro Martinez again? Oh, no.
Should have put over 2.5 goals.
You did do over 2.5, didn't you?
I did over 1.5.
Wayne Rooney now, he looks like he could beat everyone up in the whole
He
world.
could be in it.
Don't you think? He just looks so hard.
Yeah, he could. Why is Rooney not seen as like if he was Ronaldo?
Rooney.
There was a
Aldo.
pic. I
more
saw a
talented than
picture of
Ronaldo.
Rooney, right, when he's standing there, and the camera was from below looking up at him, and it was just. He looked to me like he was just like the capo di tutti capo,
Oh my god, how have they not scored?
Wait, what does that mean?
What does Capo Putti?
the boss of all bosses.
Is that Latin?
No, it's what they call the mafia in the mafia.
Oh.
The boss, like the capo di
I
tutti
don't watch
capo.
Goodfellas or anything like that. So
No, he learned that from the mafia himself. When he was
Okay.
Yeah,
Spanish.
that's my family.
You know, this guy lived 5 years in Lazio.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Fair play.
nice little suburb of Rome.
He also did 5 years in Juventus.
Nice little suburb of Turin.
You mean Turin, yeah.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Juventus is in the place.
See what I did there?
Yeah, good.
Rooney was more talented than Ronaldo. I firmly believe
Which
that.
Ronaldo?
He was a
Ronaldo?
better Portuguese Ronaldo. Rooney was a more naturally gifted
not
player.
Brazilian Ronaldo.
No,
He's sensational.
no, Portuguese Ronaldo.
Have you watched it yet? Have you watched the documentary, BBC?
El Phenomenon.
Oh no, El Phenomenon.
No.
Rory, I told you to watch it on the plane. Did you watch it? Did you do as
I didn't watch it on a plane. I watched House of Gucci.
A
That's
good
a
film.
good film.
Is it any good?
Yeah,
I
it
watched
actually
it
a
in
good
cinema.
film,
I
yeah.
watched
Yeah.
it. It's actually a
Good
good
film,
Oh,
man.
because I've been
I knew
debating-
nothing
Lady
about
Gaga is
Quality.
an amazing actress.
Yeah.
I had no
She's
idea.
great,
She's
yeah.
brilliant in
And
Star is
Adam
Born as
Driver's
well.
an amazing.
And it was a very
She's
good
in the
film.
new Joker film.
There is
Lady
one
Gaga.
ridiculous character, Jared Leto's character. It's quite funny.
I never knew the
But,
story
like,
of the family though.
ridiculous.
Either.
He's a weird guy, Jared Leto.
Yeah, I heard
He's
that.
a strange.
I
Do you
heard
remember
that.
that Wet Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, that was a great film.
Yeah,
Dark
I
film.
remember
Did he sent Margot Robbie use
When he
condoms?
did all of the
on
drugs
set.
and then he had his arm cut off. Don't
Really?
do that. Don't ever do that. Don't do that.
What?
Don't inject drugs into your arm and then have your arm cut off. That's a very sad story.
Who did that? What?
Requiem for a Dream.
In Requiem for a Dream,
Right. I
What
forgot-
does
I
so-
didn't
does
know how
lots
that
of
related to
heroin.
Margot Robbie
Who's
getting
this?
condoms. So I was
Jared Leto does
He's
loads
got
of
one
heroin.
arm.
He's got one arm.
In
He had his
Requiem
arm
for a Dream,
amputated.
he's
in
a heroin
the
addict.
film. In the film.
Because he did so much heroin.
Jared Leto's a strange guy.
Yeah, but loads of people in Hollywood,
but
they
he's
do those mad
mental.
things.
Dancing, innit? Method
They do
actors.
those mad things. Like, do you remember when not Anna Frill,
Anna Faris.
no, what's her name, man?
And
The main woman who
Annabelle.
married Billy Bob Thornton.
You know,
Everyone loves her.
Yeah, Anna-
Annabelle, Anna,
Who married Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah,
the best looking woman in the
Thingy
world. Who went
Jolie.
out Jolie.
Yeah.
Angelina.
Angelina
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie.
Anna
Anna,
Jolie.
I call her Anna.
Anna Free.
You call her Ange. Auntie Ange.
Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton, they got married and give each other
thought
blood vials.
I thought she married
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
She married loads of
did.
people.
Yeah,
She did, but when she married Billy Bob Thornton,
Who's
they,
Billy
they
Bob
cut it.
Thornton?
Billy
Bad
Bob.
Santa.
Yeah.
Of all his work, Bad Santa.
No, but I bet you ask anyone.
He's
Anyone
like
in the
a
chat
super
now.
sub-
Fargo.
Southern.
Surely you go Fargo.
He's like a super
No,
southern.
what? Fargo the
actor.
TV show?
Yeah, Fargo the TV show.
No, Bad Santa came before that. And I was like,
What's her name? Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
He's like
Plus,
super-
Fargo the
super
movie's more
southern.
culturally important.
I
than
watched
the TV
Fargo.
series.
I watched Fargo last year. I thought it was well good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
They're both,
Yeah.
yeah.
See
Have you seen the TV series?
No.
No.
Exactly.
They're both good though.
Yeah, they're both good.
They're
though.
both really good.
No,
They're
but
both good.
the movies that like.
Bad
They're one of the-
Santa.
they're one of
Bad
the only
Santa.
few-
If you're having a conversation with a 12-year-old, maybe that's
They're
a good
one of the
reference
only few adaptations of like a film.
that works.
I
Yeah,
heard.
into a
I'd
show
only
that's
seen the
actually really good.
series of that train show, which was also a film.
Train show.
Series of a train show.
Yeah, apparently it had Ryan Gosling. in
Thomas the Tank Engine.
No,
Series of a train
no.
show.
Yeah, it's a train that's going around the world.
Train
Constantly.
spotting.
It's going around the
Oh,
world.
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. That's a
Oh
film and a
yeah,
series.
yeah. The
Chris
film's
Evans.
Chris Evans. Isn't
Chris
it?
Evans is in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What? Like
No, the TV show's quality.
Yeah, TV show's better, isn't it?
Yeah, way better.
The film
Weird.
is
I can't
Chris
stand
Evans.
films like
Comment
that.
Elliot
Depressing.
L. That I think. El, can I borrow some money? I just want quite a lot of
that was a lovely little touch. That.
naughty.
Beautiful little. No,
Coach
not
has been
Modric.
good.
Modric's
You
not
know what?
good.
Croatia haven't been
Oh.
bad, have they? They've just been outdone by a bit of brilliance.
Mate, they got a good chance here.
Hit it.
Pathetic.
Shocking.
Just playing.
I'm glad they're out.
You can
What's your hostility to
So
Croatia?
they beat us in 2018.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
what, you're holding a grudge?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing as English people. We hold grudges.
Nice. Good save.
Cheers. So then, lads, what do you think the score's going to be tomorrow?
4-0 France.
1-1. Morocco to progress in extra time.
Wait, 4-0 France?
Yeah, they'll rip them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I was talking about the other game.
Which one's that?
I was talking about Torquay Bromley. Oh, it's been
I
postponed.
might
isn't
get
it?
called off, mate.
Be postponed.
Yeah, because of the adverse conditions.
The adverse conditions,
Mm.
indeed.
Snow.
There's club friendly. Wolves are playing Cadiz.
We beat AC Milan today.
Yeah, we've
by
got a
the way.
Yeah, I know
friend.
we did on pens.
City have got a friendly against
No, I was 2-1,
someone.
wasn't
Yeah,
Olympiacos.
we played Villa,
The-
and Amadou Broja has done his metatarsal. or
Oh,
his
has he?
cruciate.
hell. You know, Malaysia are playing the Maldives.
I didn't know
Huge
that. Can you
international
believe?
game.
I didn't know
Thailand
that.
under 23s are playing Laos.
Oh, I was wondering when that fixture was.
But most importantly, France are facing Morocco. So what do you think the score's going to be?
France will win the game. I really want Morocco to win it, but France will win the game 3-0.
Live a little
Same as this.
Rory. Come on.
They're all over these. Look at that.
Look at
Oh.
Lionel, man.
Do you think they should have taken Messi off
Messi
just
on
for
Messi?
do you think they should have given Messi take him off for protection and also a standing ovation?
Well, I don't know because I think Messi's well aware that he's only one goal contribution away from the record, isn't he?
It's a good shot, you know. Yeah.
But it will come.
You might
Kicking
struggle
a
in
bit.
the
I
final.
mean, if he gets it in the
He
final,
got it in the
then-
final.
But he
How
might
much
If he gets
does
two
that
in the
time?
final, wins the final, cements himself as the all-time.
He's the best of all
go,
time.
Go, go.
For everyone.
I mean,
It has to
his
be.
legacy would be enhanced by a World Cup, as everybody's legacy.
Well,
would be
and to go first in all-time World Cup goal contributions as well.
yeah, that's.
Only
huge.
that
5
would be
minutes.
a good way to end it.
Do you remember at the beginning of the World Cup when we were having like 14 minutes of added time?
We
and
still
all
are.
Yeah.
We still are. It's because of the new injury time rules, isn't it?
that? I didn't know.
We've got super chat.
Yeah, the only goal Morocco have conceded this tournament was an own goal.
Yeah, I
And
know.
they've played Spain.
Ah!
Who else they played?
We've got a super chat from Real Madrid 14 UCLs.
Who does he support?
Real Madrid, I'm guessing. $5. I won't forgive Tite in Brazil for denying us a World Cup semis between Argentina and Brazil. Light work for Argentina. GG.
It's true.
I do agree that society, football, was robbed of Brazil versus Argentina in a semi-final.
Neymar versus Messi.
Yeah.
That would have been spectacular.
It would have been a spectacular.
Look, they're all singing the songs. These are the songs that I was
Jump
learning.
if you're not
you know
English.
the songs that I was singing. It's all no. It's,
The translation.
do you know there's another one where they sing about Messi and then you listening and the only words that you can make out, you don't understand, and it says Maracanã, and you don't understand and it says Pele, and it's basically just a song anti-Brazil saying that Messi and Maradona are both better than Pele.
Here's one for you. You know, you talk about where's Messi going to go, where's Messi going to go. Will he go back to Argentina?
Play for Rosario.
No.
Where did he come from?
He's from Rosario.
Where did he go?
Where did he come
Young
from?
Boys.
Cotton Eye Joe.
There we go.
Will he go back?
I think he could end up doing
No.
something at Rosario at some point. Yeah.
Sure, Inter Miami's calling, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but ultimately he'll.
Oh,
end
goal.
Yeah,
End goal. Yeah, probably.
Into Miami, that'd be amazing. And then they sign Ronaldo.
It wouldn't be amazing.
Or he get
Every
like a
player's
coaching
gone
job
there.
at Barcelona.
It's
I
been
reckon,
shit.
Maybe.
Gerard went there.
Messi's
Zlatan.
there's no way Messi
Henry.
goes into
American football.
No, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
No,
So why do you
Why?
know so much about it?
it's too
Of course,
quiet.
basic football knowledge. Thierry Henry went to the MLS. And
Yeah,
it
but-
was shocking.
Yeah, but you seem to like
Zlatan
wasn't.
went there. Zlatan went there, and he's desperate to go back. I think Messi
Zlatan
would go
Henry
there. He'd be
tore it
desperate
up.
to come back to European football.
Zlatan tore it up, mate. Don't you even know?
Yeah.
David Beckham,
Tore it
every
up.
summer, desperate to come
I
back
saw
Wait,
to
Lampard
Italy.
versus Perlo when
Oh,
New York
wait,
City played.
Newell's Old Boys. Oh, is that the one that has like
Newell's
knob?
Old Boys
knob
was
on the
Old
badge?
Messi's
Boys.
first club.
Yeah.
It's the
But
one
he's
that has
from
knob on the
Rosario.
badge, isn't it?
Do you know the story of? Do you know why it's like obviously Newell is an English surname?
Because
he's
the old boys went over from England to Argentina back in the day.
Oh,
and made
it's
a
like
club.
expats, wasn't it?
yeah. Although that was his first club, but Messi's first club was Newell's Old Boys, but he's from Rosario,
Right.
so I reckon he goes
Do you
there.
remember the commentator, Peter Jury? Rosario to Old Trafford. I don't know.
What?
In every disco I've been in, my heart is pumping for love.
Yeah.
I don't think a little boy from
Is that
Rosario.
Cascada?
I don't think I could be
No.
a commentator, could I?
Who is it then?
That's them, yeah.
It's not Cascada.
It's not though, is it?
Poor Luka
But I
Modric,
still-
man.
Oh, her name is.
From Paris to Berlin, in
It's-
every
what's her name?
disco I've been in, my heart is pumping.
Are you sure
for
it's not
love.
Cascada?
Definitely not Cascada.
No, Cascada is. Don't tell me why.
Cascada
No,
is
that- no.
because every time we touch,
Yeah,
I
that's
not
get
Cascada.
the
Isn't it?
feeling,
No, no.
and every
Who
time
is
we
it then?
kiss,
That's
I
Cascada
swear
is
I'm
every time we
alive.
touch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every
Every
time
time
we
we
heart
feeling-
beat fast. You know, huh?
Oh, Infernal. Yeah.
Castles in the Sky is like Daniel Van Armen or something.
No, that's Armand Van Helden.
No, there's a guy called Daniel Van something.
Daniel Van
Trust me.
de Boer.
It's Daniel something.
Daniel.
Google Castles in the Sky, please.
Ian Van Dahl.
Who
Yeah, Ian Van
farted?
Dahl.
Who has
Ian Van Dahl.
farted?
Yeah, that's what I
Not
mean.
me,
It's not a
mate,
bird.
not
It's
me.
not a
Who-
bird.
wait,
is it?
one of you farted.
I didn't fart.
No,
You
it's not
Rory.
It's all
It's
grim.
not
He
me.
farted.
No, what you? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come from that side.
Yeah, it's definitely not me though. It might actually be you, and you've just wrapped yourself
You.
up.
No, it's not me.
I
I tell
promise
you.
you
You
it's not
dealt
me.
it. Smelt
I
it.
swear on my life. No, it's not.
That's what I heard.
You
Even if it is, even if someone has.
Who's
farted, I
the
can't smell it anyway,
who's the disco in Berlin one, please?
He just said Infernals.
Inferno.
From Paris to Berlin.
Yeah. Can you Google it instead of singing it?
He just said
You got a
Infernal.
keyboard, huh?
That's what
No,
he
it's
was.
not Infernal.
He just
No,
googled
you're
it.
Type in.
Boovy's whole life is a lie.
It's by Infernal.
Huh?
By
By
Infernal.
Infernal.
Let's have a look. Can I have a look? No, can I just see the thing? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Infernal. No, you said it in a weird way. So, can you Google it?
Lewis doesn't understand. Mate, Lewis doesn't understand this Boovy gaslighting, mate. So it's
I'm not
completely,
gaslighting
it's
anyone.
completely new.
Oh!
Game over.
I'm so glad they're
Can you
out.
stop singing it and Google it?
Oh, mate, I actually can smell that now. Whoever that is, someone. It's not me, mate. It's
stop
not
It
me.
was
singing
definitely Rory.
Cascada, what a
It's
terrible
not me,
song.
mate. Don't
Game
even
over.
try it.
Argentina are into a World Cup final. Commiserations to Luka Modric and Croatia, but
Stop
Lionel
singing it,
Messi.
Google it.
He does look old, doesn't he? Messi's in a World Cup final, boys. Again.
Messi. He's on 19 total goal contributions at the World Cup. Pele's finished on 20.
And we are going to be live streaming tomorrow between Morocco and France to see who Argentina face in the World Cup final. Guys, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on. We're going to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
And that's only with your help, by the way. We can't do it without you subscribing, so please click the sub button.
Yeah. Well, no shit.
Well, no, but if you say we're going to try and hit 150 before the year, and then they don't sub.
Year?
Before the year, it's not going to get there, is it?
Well, do it. Do it now.
There you go.
On that note, thank you, guys.
How many goals has Alvarez got in this World Cup?
A lot. Golden boot.
Could get golden
He's going
boot.
to get signed by someone big soon.
Could get golden boot.
Goodbye.